What's poppin', everybody? We're gonna keep the good times running. Let's get the show started. Let's keep the vibes rolling forward, y'all. We are back like we never left, right? Coming off a nice, solid, gritty victory against the Memphis Grizzlies. We are in action tonight, or this afternoon, I should say. This late afternoon, early night, 6 o'clock start time. Ooh, it's an awkward time here on a Sunday, but you know the Knicks come to play no matter what day it is. 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 1 o'clock, don't matter. We gonna be here day in, day out, tuning in for our New York Knicks as we take on the Miami Heat today. We're gonna keep the vibes going. Mitchell Robinson has returned, made his long-awaited return, and we are back. We are back with the vibes after a couple disappointing losses. We're going for 3 wins in a row tonight. And the Miami Heat are not going to make it easy. They're on a little mini 2-game winning streak. They're feeling pretty good about themselves. Obviously, they got Jimmy Butler up out of there, so we got to deal with Tyler Herro, Bam Adebayo, and Andrew Wiggins here tonight. Also, Davion Mitchell kind of going on a little bit of a hot streak. Underrated move by Miami Heat at the deadline. They went off, got Davion Mitchell from the Raptors, but you know who they didn't get? They didn't get Big Mitchie out there. Big Mitch has made his return out there in Memphis, continuing his return here in Miami, probably feeling good, getting that Miami sun out. The weather is shaping up, and the Knicks are shaping up. Everything's going their way. Everything's up. We're coming off a fantastic game. We have to keep the vibes going. Tonight is an important game. It is an important game. As Mark said, MSG South. MSG South. Nothing easy for the Heat tonight as the Knicks. Defensive tenacity picked up in that Memphis game. You gotta believe that a lot of that had to do with the fact that Mitchell Robinson has returned. So you know the defense is gonna tick up. He only played the 12 minutes. I'm gonna continue harping it because you know that's my guy. He only played the 12 minutes. Probably gonna end up playing 10 to 12 minutes tonight, but it is a process. And boy, are we processing. We gonna be out there. Our first game in March, y'all. February is over. The Knicks ended the month 7-4. Not the greatest 7-4. Obviously, we had the All-Star break. It's a shorter month, only 28 days. But one way to start March off on the right foot is to do what, y'all? Beat the Heat. That's what I'm talking about. Circa 2012? We took on Miami in the first round. I was there in the Garden. I was there. I'm sure some of y'all were in there too. Today is a beautiful day to pick up another victory against Miami. We don't like Miami to begin with. So let's keep the good vibes rolling. Let's pick up a victory today. And how is everybody doing? Let's start the show, y'all. Let's get to it. Rob Jaworski, what's up, Rob? AP, K Hazy, Ed Thigada, Angela Harding, Veridify, Daniel Malbons, Angela Harding. I said Angela already. Michael Rogers, C. Tyler, Sheikh Luga, Mark, Justice's dad, Daniel Berry Sports. Appreciate y'all. Slim Slammer, Jatano Williams, Astra Cat, Yvette Passad, Karen, of course, Susan, of course. I appreciate everybody. Let's get a nice, easy victory here today. We haven't had an easy victory in a while. Obviously, we had the 2 losses in a row against Boston and Cleveland. Embarrassed ourselves on national TV. We came back, got a struggle victory against the Philadelphia 76ers. And then last night we had a nice gritty victory against the Memphis Grizzlies. That was another tough game, another good team. Not a team that's better than us. The Knicks are very clearly the 3rd best team in the NBA. Oof. AP said, any roster news? The only roster news is the fact that the Knicks let go of 2 guys. The Knicks waived Matt Ryan. Remember, Matt Ryan used to be the savior, right? We have a whole short on the channel being excited about Matt Ryan getting into the game. Matt Ryan has been waived. Jacob Toppin has been waived. Jacob Toppin, shout out to him. He got an opportunity with the big club, doing the Toppin family a little bit of a favor since we drafted Obi, didn't give him much of a chance because he was playing behind Randall. Gave Jacob Toppin an opportunity to get his name out there in the NBA circles. Obviously didn't get much of an opportunity, but didn't do a whole lot to deserve the opportunity. Either way, shout out Jacob Toppin. Hope he continues his professional career and tries to make it in the NBA. Elsewhere, it will not happen with the New York Knicks. Shout out to him. Wish him nothing but the best. But the Knicks moving forward, they created 2 roster spots because they now have the ability to sign 2 minimum guys. heavy rumors flying around that it will most likely end up being TJ Warren and Moses Brown, who 10-day expired, was it last night? Or maybe the night before? Either way, Moses Brown, TJ Warren are the two likeliest of call-ups. We will see. We will see. Moses Brown had a really good stint, 10-day contract with Dallas. And he's just another big body with Huck Porty down. He's another big body to go to, considering Mitchell Robinson's coming back from the injury. Towns dealing with the knee thing. You never know. Anything could strike at any moment. All of a sudden, you're really thin at the center spot because now your third string center is 6'8", Precious Achiuwa. So getting Moses Brown would be a solid pickup for them if they do get it. If they do get him. And also TJ Warren, we all know about TJ Warren. We've all been asking for TJ Warren. Hopefully TJ Warren is the guy they end up bringing up. Although the other name that has been brought up is Chuma Okeke. I'm sure it's between those two, but I'm sure they would probably lean towards TJ Warren, who is a professional bucket getter. He's been getting buckets all season long down there in the G League. If he wanted to, I'm sure offers have come in to sign with other teams. The reason why he hasn't signed with another team, I assume, is because he's got a little under-table deal with the New York Knicks, knowing that the roster spot is going to be his when the time comes to sign him. The time should be any day now. You know, they are eligible to sign him. I'm sure they're just kind of working out some details on the financial side of things, the business side of things. But either way, expect those signings soon. Expect those signings soon. AP said, I want Moses Brown. Moses Brown would be a fantastic pickup, considering how thin we are at the big man position all of a sudden after trading Sims and after Huck Porty went down with the injury. Getting Mitchell Robinson back, but he is on the minutes restriction. So you're thin at center. So getting Moses Brown just as insurance is great, because we've seen, obviously, had a great game with Dallas. He's capable of stepping in and just filling in as a third big, which is great. You need guys like that. And then we know what TJ Warren is capable of. He is a guy who can fill in, little Alec Burks-ish from last season. Probably not going to be a part of the rotation, but at the same time, like, I don't know, him and Shamet competing, he may end up stealing minutes from Shamet. You never know. I know we've been asking for it all season. I doubt it, but you know Tom Thibodeau. He's going to do his thing. He's going to stick to his guys. AP said Tom Thibodeau better use these players. Probably not. Probably not. Right? There's a reason why they're going to end up being the 14th and 15th spots on the roster. They're probably not going to get playing time. Tom Thibodeau is likely to keep the rotation the way it is, because you know we're in gut check time. We're in crunch time. Got to start building the chemistry with these guys now that Mitchell Robinson is back. Anunoby missed some time, so we got to make sure that everybody shakes the rust off and whatnot. So I highly doubt that Tom Thibodeau is going to start messing with the rotation this late into the season, bringing up TJ Warren from the G League. I would prefer TJ Warren over Shamet, but I don't think Tom Thibodeau would. I think Tom Thibodeau values TJ Warren's defense. Shamet's defense over TJ Warren's offense. Ray, what's up, Ray? Rob Jaworski said, I don't know if anyone watched Warren in the G League, but he operates in the mid-range, and we need more spacing, and his lack of threes, isn't it? Moses would be nice. He can hit the three. Obviously wants to get into the mid-range. That's more of his game, but he can hit the three. And he's likely, you know, a depth piece. And here we go. We're off and running. Miami wins the tip. He's likely a depth piece. He's not going to be part of the rotation long-term. Anybody you bring up is not going to be part of the rotation. They're just filling out the roster slots, getting good practice guys, and that's really all it's going to come down to. Speaking of Alec Burks, I mentioned him early. He got the start here for Miami as he feeds it down low to Adebayo, attacking to his right along the baseline, Crutton across the lane, kicks it out to Richardson in the corner. Josh Hart jumps the passing lane. The ball is loose, and it's out of bounds. It's going to remain with the Heat. Josh Hart jumping the passing lane early. Knicks defense already locked in, jumping the passing lanes, coming over, helping on the Adebayo drive. I like it. I like it. Vertify said, did Portland win? I think that game is still going on unless somebody can fill me in. It was a close game. Portland and Cleveland playing a really close game. They get it out. Adebayo, he's got a fire with the shot clock winding down. He can't get it to go. Bridges with the rebound. We need more rebounds from Mikal Bridges as he brings it down. Bridges has it up top being guarded by Herro. Coming to his right off a couple of screens. Kicks it out to Towns. Towns up top being guarded by Adebayo. The last time these two teams met, Karl Anthony Towns dropped 44 on Bam's head. Anunoby driving it down, step back, foul line, fall away, jumper off the back rim, can't get it to go. Adebayo mistimed his jump. Towns picks up the offensive rebound, but comes up short on the little push shot in the lane. Adebayo grabs the rebound. Here comes Mitchell. Mitchell on the right wing, coming to his left, off the Kelowna screen, hands it off to Adebayo. Now over to Herro, driving it down, back to Bam. Bam in the paint, little midi jumper in the paint, gets it to go. Brunson bringing it down. Haven't said Brunson's name yet all night. Lionel Mona is up Lionel. Bridges has it up top, being guarded by Herro. Trying to find Brunson, running off some screens off ball. Gets it over to JB, being chased by Mitchell. Mitchell, a good defender. Brunson coming to his right, hesitation move. Step back, baseline, leans in, kicks it out to Josh Hart. Josh Hart attacking to his left, step back, mid-range jumper over Alec Burks. Comes up well short, ends up being an air ball, and that is a shot clock violation. And the offense looking a little clunky right now. It's looking a little clunky right now offensively. We need a little bit of a spark. Come on, y'all. Get it back on defense. Defense got to lead the offense. Get an easy one. Get a nice stop and then a score, and then the game can officially begin. Mitchell has it on the left wing, coming to his right off a Kel'el Ware screen, and they call a moving screen on Kel'el Ware. You rarely see moving screens being called against the Miami Heat. We know they're a dirty team. We know they love to set those illegal screens. They get Kel'el Ware, the rookie, with a moving screen there. Brunson will bring it down against Mitchell. Mitchell, like I said, is a good defender, really good on-ball defender. And the Knicks moving Brunson off ball to try and get him some easy ones. Bridges hits Anunoby, cutting back door on Ware, stops, pump fake, leans in, righty hook shot, gets it blocked by Kel'el Ware. He's big, OG. Might have to kick that one back out. Herro has it up top, being guarded by Josh Hart as he picks him up, gets it over to Mitchell, back to Herro. Driving to his left, down the lane, gets to the basket, scoop lay with the right hand, gets it to go over Karl-Anthony Towns. Somebody got to step up and deter the drive there. Somebody. Josh Hart's chasing from the rear, coming off of the screens. Somebody got to pick him up in the front. Anunoby hands it off to Hart. Hart can't get it over to Towns as Adebayo's denying him the ball. Hands it off to Brunson, coming to his right, kicks it out. Anunoby in the corner, pump fakes, steps back, kicks it up top to Josh Hart. You just got to shoot that, OG. You got to get that out. Josh Hart pump fakes, blowing past the defense and throws it down with two hands like that. The athleticism is like that. Okay. Mitchell has it up top, coming to his left, stepping back, being guarded by Brunson, now coming to his right off the screen, driving it down. Ooh, bully ball his way to the paint and gets the layup to go as Brunson rolls the ankle. Brunson comes up limping a little bit. Not a bad roll. He's going to walk it off. He seems fine. He's not really limping or laboring, but he did twist it a little bit. Bridges has it on the left wing, coming to his left off the Towns handoff. Coming to his right, kicks it out to Anunoby on the right wing, puts up the three over Kel'el Ware that time, and he knocks it down. That's why I need you to catch and shoot, OG. Don't hesitate. We know you got that strap on you, big dog. Let it fly. Herro has it up top, being guarded by Bridges. Crossing over to his right, driving it down, wide open lane, kicks it out in the corner. And Alec Burks wide open with the corner three, can't get it to go. Josh Hart with the rebound, shot out of a cannon, driving it down. He's going to slow it down, pull it back out. Smart move. They swing it around. Anunoby in the right corner. This time he's going to let it fly again. Ooh, almost got that one to go down, halfway down. But here come the Heat pushing it the other way. It's 6-5 early. Ooh, forgot to give the Knicks a 2-point there after the Josh Hart dunk. Herro steps back for a three, pump fakes over to Mitchell, back to Herro. Herro in the mid-range puts up the floater over Anunoby, gets it to go. Anunoby did a good job of picking him up there, but Herro's just a better offensive move there. Knocks down the floater over the well-contested Anunoby. Nobody picked him up there, which was weird. Again, the Knicks lacking some defensive clarity right now. Brunson driving to his left in the paint, leans in, puts up the floater, gets it to go, but they call the offensive foul on Brunson, shoving off, giving that little chicken wing to Davion Mitchell who hit the floor. That's big body Brunson right there. You got to be ready to take them hits. And obviously Davion Mitchell knew it was coming, took the hit, and the ref gave him the call. I even said Josh Hart is a mini freight train. Yes, he is. Yes, he is for sure. A little over 8 minutes to go. Mitchell bringing it down, being guarded by Brunson. Coming to his right, off the Adebayo screen, under the basket, pulling it back out, pulling to Steve Nash, over to Burks, back to Mitchell, up top to Herro. Coming to his left, off the screen, Brunson steps out to guard him as well. They swing it up, back up top to Mitchell for a three, straight away, knocks it down. And like I said to start the game in the intro, Davion Mitchell's been on a little bit of a heater lately, knocks that three down, wide open. Bridges has it up top, gets it over to Brunson, left wing, no hesitation for a three. He comes up short. Kel'el Ware with the rebound. Here comes Tyler Herro and Tom Thibodeau. I want to see some substitutions right now. The guy's looking a little slow right now to start. You got to get some fresh energy out there. Tyler Herro dancing with it, steps back for a three over Anunoby, decent contest. Herro can't get it to go. Josh Hart shot out of a cannon, hit ahead to Bridges. Bridges is going to pull up on the left wing for a three in transition. Off the back rim, can't get it to go. Long rebound out to Brunson, wide open on the straightaway three. Gets it to go. Some serendipity there for Jalen Brunson, and the New York Knicks gets the three to go. Our first basket from JB. Mitchell bringing it down, has it up top. Coming to his right off the Adebayo screen, Brunson chasing. Brunson gets caught on the screen. Mitchell just sneaks his way around the basket and then lays it up and in. Surprising Brunson. You got to be ready, JB. You got to be ready for that. Like I said, Mitchell has been he's been hooping lately. Brunson on the left wing. They show a double. They swing it over to Towns. Towns over to Bridges. Bridges being guarded by Burks. Come on, make a move, Jay. Come on, Mikhail, make a move. Coming to his left off the Towns screen. Driving it down in the paint. Falling away along the baseline over Burks. Gets it to go. That's what I'm saying. You got some creation to you, Mikhail. Don't catch it and stand around. Catch it and go. Make a move. Tyler Herro has it up top, being guarded by Bridges. Coming to his left off the wear screen, driving it down. Pass fake, gets caught in the air, kicks it out. Adebayo, extra pass to Mitchell. Good job leaving Adebayo open. That's who you want shooting. Adebayo up top, hands it off to Herro. Coming to his right, pocket pass to Bam, who gets a free run to the basket, who throws down a big right-handed hammer. Karl-Anthony Towns gets caught just standing there. Oof. Come on, Big Towns. Come on. I don't need villages tonight. I need cities. Come on, Carl. Josh Hart gets it over to Towns. Towns had a stinker of a game the other night. Can't have two in a row. Towns along the baseline, stops, pump fake, leans in, kicks it out to Josh Hart. Josh Hart has it up top, looking for some cutters, gets nobody. Kicks it out, Bridges in the right corner, back over to Towns. Towns the right wing three, well contested, well short, didn't have a good feeling about that one. Mitchell gets the rebound, hit ahead to Herro. Herro turns on the Jets, driving it down, shoves it over to Adebayo. Adebayo back to Herro. Herro coming to his right, has it on the left wing. Now feeds Adebayo in the high post, being guarded by Towns. Driving to his right across the lane, a little flip shot with the right hand, gets it to go over Karl-Anthony Towns. And just like that, it's a 7-point game, 17-10, 5:30 to go. And Brunson and the Knicks bring it down to call a timeout. We're past the halfway point here in the first quarter. I need the Knicks to pick up the energy, right? I can't give energy that they're not giving me. So I need the Knicks to pick up some energy. We haven't had a great play yet. We haven't had anything to hype us up yet. I'm waiting on it. I'm waiting on it. Michael Rogers says, Towns big for tonight? He has to be. He has to be. You can't have two stinkers in a row. Listen, I say it all the time. You're allowed a bad game. Sure, Towns had a bad game against Memphis. Wasn't all that great. Wasn't all that effective. But you can't have two stinkers in a row. You can't. You can't do it. We're not going to allow it. Sheikh Luga, OG is playing. OG is indeed in the game. Like Memphis, we got everybody ready, willing to go. Everybody other than Huck Porty, who's not a part of the regular rotation. AP said, Karl-Anthony Towns is the basketball version of Carlos Beltran. Can you give me numbers? But in the big spot, don't count on him to show up. We'll see. We'll see what he's like here in the playoffs. Listen, Karl-Anthony Towns has both moments in his career where he didn't come through in the playoffs, and he also has moments where he absolutely came through in the playoffs. I think it's going to definitely come down to matchup. I think it's going to come down to health with him. And it's going to come down to whether or not he can knock down shots, right? Game 7 against the... Was it Game 7 against the Nuggets? Couldn't make a three. Couldn't make an absolute shot in that game. Played good defense, but he couldn't make a shot. So... there are ways to be effective. Tom Thibodeau says it all the time. It's a Tom Thibodeau-ism. You can impact the game and be an effective basketball player and play well without shooting it well. And oftentimes it feels like Karl-Anthony Towns, if he's not shooting it well, he's also not playing well, right? A lot of his effectiveness derives from how good he is offensively. And when he has bad offensive nights, which happens to everybody. When you have bad offensive nights, it just feels like he's more of a detriment having out there considering how poor the defense can be. What is the Cavs game score? Who's got it out? I can pull it up right here. It went into overtime, and it's 123-126 with 2:19 to go. Went into overtime. And if you didn't see, the Celtics did end up beating the Nuggets earlier this afternoon on national TV on ABC. Susan said Deuce McBride's going to have a great game tonight. Hopefully, he's been on a heater lately, like Davion Mitchell. He's been hooping it up. Prayers Unbound. What's up, Prayers? They get it in. No lineup changes. Tom Thibodeau comes out with the regular guys. Brunson tries to feed it down low to Towns. Bam Adebayo jumps the lane, gets the steal. He's bringing it down, pulls it back out, swings it over to Herro. Herro being guarded by Towns. He's going to dance with it, trying to take advantage of the matchup. Quick crossover to his right, driving it down, kicks it over to Adebayo, right through his hands, but finds its way over to Burks. Burks going to pull it out, over the top to wide open Khalil Ware down low. And again, some miscommunication from the Knicks. There's Ware wide open in the paint by himself. Just had to lob it over the top. Brunson bringing it down, has it on the right wing. Inside pass to Bridges, catches, pump fakes, kicks it out. Towns wide open straightaway three. Nice wide open three, and Karl-Anthony Towns delivers. There you go, big cat. There you go. There's one. There's one for Towns there. Mitchell driving it down to his right along the baseline, pulling it back out. Brunson staying with him. Hands it off to Herro. Bridges chasing him. Steps back, in and out dribble, crossing over to his right, driving it down now. He's got a little bit of a lane, lobs it over the top again. This time to Kel'el Ware again. And a second dunk for Kel'el Ware on back-to-back possessions. Taking advantage of the Anunoby matchup, knowing that Anunoby's not big enough to hang with Kel'el Ware down there, unless Anunoby can get under him and push him out. Brunson driving to his right, crossing over to his left, hesitation move, pulling it back out after struggling with his dribble. Brunson gets it over to Hart. Hart, a one dribble straightaway three, and he knocks it down. Okay, I did not expect that shot to go down, but Brunson had Kel'el Ware one-on-one with him, and Karl-Anthony Towns came over to try and post up. Like, you got to get out of the way, Towns. You're trying to post up Bam Adebayo. That's not good offense. Herro has it up top, being guarded by Bridges. Coming to his right, off the screen, driving it down. Pass fake, gets to the basket for an easy righty layup. Karl-Anthony Towns worried about the lob. Got to protect the basket first, though, big dog. Force the pass. Get your hands active in there. Deuce McBride also comes up off the bench. Robinson is also up off the bench at the scorer's table. And they call a foul on Bam Adebayo, getting way too physical with Karl-Anthony Towns. Okay, Towns, draw the foul on him. I like it. I like it. 25-26. What's popping, my guy? Big Mitch checking in for Towns. We have yet to see the faded Karl-Anthony Towns and Mitchell Robinson lineup yet. Hopefully we get that eventually. But we haven't seen it yet. AP said there's no Jimmy Butler here. I mean, to be fair, there hasn't been Jimmy Butler there for a while. And honestly, they're playing a little bit better without him. They get it in the Bridges, who drives it down, pulls it back out, picks his dribble up, kicks it out to Brunson. Brunson on the right wing. They show two, out the Bridges, attacking to his left, getting to the basket, reverse layup, gets blocked by Ware. What's that, his third block? Second or third block? Protecting that basket. Here comes Herro, shot out of cannon, attacking McBride, goes up, gets blocked by Robinson. Get the big man back in the game, baby. Yes, sir, it's not sweet when Big Mitch is in there. That's what I'm talking about. Kicks it out, McBride, wide open, straightaway, three deuce. Line me up. Ooh, off the back rim, can't get it to go. Long rebound, Davion Mitchell chases it down at the 2-on-2, over to Herro. Herro, right wing three in transition, comes up short. Long rebound, no, high rebound. And Kel'el Ware beats the Knicks down the court, gets a two-handed slam. 9-point game, 9-point game. Mark said, who the hell is this Ware? He's a rookie. You don't know about Kel'el Ware? Played at Indiana last year for Mike Woodson. Brunson driving it down, pulls it out, kicks it over to Bridges, but knocked out of bounds by Herro. 2:30 to go. Kel'el Ware was one of the players that I was hoping that the Knicks would be interested in drafting. He had some motor issues in college, or at least that was the initial concern with him, which is why he fell a little bit. He was supposed to be a top 10 pick, and he ended up transferring. He initially went to Oregon, ended up transferring to Indiana, get a little bit more of a NBA coach around him so he can be more prepared for the NBA. Mark said he's a beast so far. He's been a beast since he entered the rotation for Miami. He was like a mid-pick, like what was he, like 17 or something? 15, 17, something like that, just outside the lottery. Like I said, he was supposed to be a top 10 pick. But the reason why he fell in the draft partly was because there was a really bad scouting report of him that went around that kind of trashed him a little bit, that talked about how he really he had motor issues in the sense that, like, he didn't play hard enough sometimes, wasn't focused as much as he should be as a big man, and that scared a lot of scouts away from drafting him, which is why he went back for a second season, played a little bit better, got drafted in the first round this year, right outside the lottery. Should have been a lottery pick. But I really liked Kel'el Ware in college. Thought he was going to be a really good player in the NBA, and here he is, being a really good player. I will tell you, don't be surprised. My timer's still going. Don't be surprised when Kel'el Ware knocks down 2 or 3 threes tonight. He can also stretch the floor to three-point range, which is shocking to me that he's a rim-protecting center on defense, but could also step out on the perimeter and knock down a three. Why he fell so far in the draft. The fact that he ended up on the Miami Heat upsets me. Shaw, what's up, Shaw? Buzzer beater, what's up, buzzer beater? Niall Dimitri, what's up, Niall? The blockness monster. His first block since returning from injury, his first block of the season. Unfortunately, it didn't end up on the receiving end. McBride missed the three. MBM, what's up, MBM? Lionel Mona said, I hope Tibbs tries the cat in Mitch lineup tonight. I hope so too. I think tonight's the kind of night where you can get away with it when Miami goes to the Khalil Ware, Bam Adebayo lineup. I'd like to see it. I would like to see it. You put Towns on Khalil Ware and you put Robinson on Adebayo. Adebayo has been shooting a lot more threes this season, but he still doesn't want to shoot them. So if you have Mitchell Robinson guarding Adebayo, Towns on Ware, he can keep up with them size-wise and match up with him size-wise. And then you have Robinson protecting the basket. It's like you're not going to give up a whole lot around the basket at that point. This is a perfect night to kind of try it out. Try it out. Little test, little mini run, little test run. Right? It's not going to look great. It's not going to be perfect. Obviously, the chemistry's got to build between the two bigs, but today would be a great day to try it. Justice's dad said, beating Portland without Donovan is ugly for our prospects to beat them. I mean, they've got 3 other All-Stars on that team, big dog. And Portland's decent. They played a lot better recently. But wasn't Portland missing a guy or two? Shaw said Perk can handle Bam. I don't know. Bam was kind of give it to him early. Like, they get it over to McBride. Pass fake. Now puts up the 3. He's feeling it, and I like it. Anunoby with the offensive rebound. Can't get it to go, but gets the second puck. 2 offensive rebounds for OG. Battling on the glass. I like it. I like it. Bam Adebayo has checked out. Khalil Ware is still in. Hayward Highsmith has checked in. Duncan Robinson has checked in. Knicks got to watch these 3-point shots. You know they're going to start flying with Duncan Robinson and Tyler Herro out there. Herro along the baseline, throws the lob to Ware, and Ware throws it down with 2 hands off the lob from Herro. Robinson couldn't get off the floor fast enough. You could tell the explosion is not there from Robinson. He usually gets to those. This time he could not. Brunson up top, being guarded by Mitchell. Brunson over the top to Robinson. Hands it back off to Brunson. Brunson coming to his right, dancing around the Robinson screen. Clears out. Brunson in the right corner. Driving to his left. Fends off of Mitchell again, and Khalil Ware comes over again with another block shot. Khalil Ware has been all over the place tonight, dominating the game so far. Kenny McLeod, what's up, Kenny? Brunson was slipping and sliding all over the place. That was a clunky offensive possession. It is 27-18. What do I have? Or 27-17. What do I have? As the shot clock was about to expire, Bridges tried to tip it up and in. It's an air ball. So it's a shot clock violation. Another terribly ugly possession there offensively from the Knicks. And they got nothing going offensively. Obviously, shout out to the Miami Heat defense. They're locking up right now. But their offense is ugly and clunky right now. Duncan Robinson has it on the left wing. Brunson jumps the passing lane, gets the steal, driving it down. Pump fake, goes up, gets the layup to go over Ware. No foul call as he hits the floor. Couldn't see the contact, but had to be there. Mitchell has it up top, being guarded by Robinson on the pickup. Steps back, and again, no communication. This time, Mitchell misses the 3. Knicks catch a bit of a break there. Anunoby and Robinson had to communicate there, and obviously the communication isn't quite where it needs to be with Robinson's second game back. Brunson to his left, a straightaway 3 for JB. Can't get it to go. Robinson fighting for the rebound, can't grab it. Knocked out of his hands. Here comes Herro pushing the other way. It's 27-19. Herro driving it down in the lane, puts up the floater. In and out, can't get it to go. Robinson, good box out. McBride grabs the rebound, hit ahead to Brunson. Brunson bringing it down, bounce past the Bridges, and right through the hands of Mikal Bridges. Come on, y'all. Some sloppy play. Catch the ball. Bridges thinking too fast. Thinking about the play after the play. You got to make the first play to make the second play. These 6 o'clock start times are awkward, but both teams playing them, so the Knicks they better get used to it early, because you don't want to fall behind too far here in Miami. Duncan Robinson up top to Herro. Herro being guarded by Anunoby, dancing with it. Anunoby getting down in the stands, driving to his left off the screen, loses it. No, foul. Probably on Mitchell Robinson, or possibly on Anunoby. Both of them came out to guard him. Chad Roush. What's up, Chad? Bridges is a stoner. I can't comment on that. I have no idea. Maybe. Mark said, where's a mini Wemby? Yeah, I can see it. Ware has it up top, gets it over to Duncan Robinson, coming to his right. Pulling it back out, Anunoby forcing him to pick his dribble up and gets it over to Ware. Shot clock winding down. One dribble puts up the 3 over Robinson. Comes up well short. Anunoby with yet another rebound. Anunoby's out there rebounding the hell out of the ball. I like it. Brunson has it up top. He's going to slow it down for the final shot of the quarter. 27-19, an 8-point deficit to start. And 19 points in the first quarter here is not great. Like I said, the offense has been clunky. Anunoby has it on the left wing, and they're going to hold it for the final shot. They could have looked to exploit the advantage there. Over the top, McBride wide open right corner 3. McBride finally gets one to go. Deuce McBride missed the first 2 threes. Deuce McBride lines me up for the third 3. Rozier rushing it down, chucks it up at the basket at the end of the buzzer. Can't get it to go. And a 5-point deficit, I'll take. I'll take a 5-point deficit at the end of the first. Like I said, warming ourselves into the game. 27-22. Is perfectly fine. 22 points in the first quarter. Not exactly what you want to see, but we're cool. It's cool. It's fine. The high vibe. What's up, high vibe? It's early. Road NBA is tough in the first quarter. Cat is a stoner. What is this stoner nonsense we're talking about? Shake Lucas said we'll heat up. I'll take a 5-point deficit considering the way they played in that first quarter. The offense was really clunky. They didn't get a whole lot of clean looks, and the ones they did, they didn't necessarily knock down consistently. So, taking a 5-point deficit into the second quarter is perfectly fine with me. Get Campaign in there. We got Shaman in there already. We got Robinson in there. We'll see how much longer he plays. He still may be on that minutes restriction of about 12 minutes. Maybe they extend it a little bit more to like 15. They'll slowly work his way up. We'll see. I don't know. But Deuce McBride knocking down a 3 is always a good sign. Justice's dad said Cats 50-10, so they beat the Blazers. All right, before we start the second quarter, we can go around the league real quick. Not too much to go over, but the Cavs won, the Celtics won, so that means the Knicks have to win tonight. That is how that works. The Knicks are what, 2.5, 3? They're 2 back in the loss column of the Celtics, which is the most important thing to look out for. They're 3 back overall, but they're only 2 back in the loss column. This is really the only thing you have to look at when you're chasing a team. You need the Celtics to lose. That's all we're rooting for. That's all we need to know. But outside of that, not really too many things to pay attention to. I mean, we could pay attention to the Pacers Bulls, considering the Pacers are the 4 seed, I believe, right behind the Knicks, but not necessarily close. They're 5 games. Milwaukee's actually 5 games behind the Knicks. The Pacers are 5.5, so not really too worried about anybody below us. The Knicks are solidly in 3rd place right now, unless they can catch the Boston Celtics and challenge them for 2. Obviously, they've had their chances to at least beat them and gain some ground on them, but that has not happened. So, earlier today, the Celtics beat the Nuggets on the early ABC game, and the Cleveland Cavaliers just beat the Blazers in overtime, 133-129. So, with both of the teams ahead of the Knicks winning, and the Pacers playing no Bucks tonight, and the Pacers playing, the Knicks just have to win. Got to win. I mean, you got to win anyway, regardless. That is the mentality for every game. But especially when the opportunity arises, right? And you gotta stay as closely connected to those teams in the top 2 as possible. All right, here we go. Start of the second quarter. McBride bringing it down. Rock Range. What's up, Rock Range? Towns has it up top, being guarded by Kyle Anderson, who's checked in. Bam Adebayo is back in. Khalil Ware is out of the game. Thank goodness. He's been killing us. They swing it over to Josh Hart, crosses over to his right in the lane, puts up a little push shot, gets it to go. Okay, Josh making something out of nothing. Nice attack of the basket, 24-27. It's back to being a 3-point game, and just like that, it's a good game again. We're back into it. Down 10 early, but now it's back to 3. Adebayo has it up top, hands it off to Robinson. Robinson being guarded by Shamet. Coming to his left off the Bam screen. Driving it down through the lane, flips it up at the basket. Great defense from Shamet. Good job not fouling as well. Here comes Campaign bringing it down. Campaign leaves it off for Towns, has it up top, steps back, pump fakes, out to Payne. Payne's going to fire a deep right wing 3. I don't like it, and he can't get it to go. I don't like it, Campaign. I don't like that shot, brother. I don't like it at all. Bam bringing it down. Hands it off to Robinson. Towns switches out onto him, gets it over to Highsmith. Highsmith hands it off to Robinson, a right wing, quick catch and shoot 3, can't get it to go. Towns with the rebound. Quick outlet to nobody. Karl-Anthony Towns throws it out of bounds, thinking Josh Hart was going to shoot ahead. And it's like, come on, man, we're not going to get an advantage that way. Come on, man. Justice's dad said 70 isn't happening for the Cavs. Up 6 in the division, load management should keep it in the 60s. Definitely. As the Knicks just blow, defensive assignment, Rozier walks his way to the basket for an easy righty layup. Just walk, like pranced his way to the basket and was like, hee, nice and easy. Come on, y'all. What was that? I literally look away for a second. I look up and Rozier's at the basket. They swing it out the paint, who pump fakes. Up top to Shamet, blows by the defender to the basket, lefty layup, gets it to go. Nice move from Landry Shamet. You rarely see the Shamet attack of the basket. That time he got the lefty layup to go in a smooth move. Now let's lock in defensively. Let's lock in, please. Rozier kicks it out to Anderson. Anderson over to Highsmith, behind the screen, puts up the three, rattles it in. Can we fight around a screen, y'all? Or can we switch it? Oh, man. Towns has it up top. Gets it over to Payne. Payne being guarded by Highsmith, swings it over to Josh Hart, and the heater in his own. Josh Hart attacking Kyle Anderson in the paint. Lefty layup, gets it to go. Bully ball his way to the basket. That's what I'm talking about. Take him right to the paint, Josh. Right to the basket, right to the front of the basket. You too big, you too strong, you too talented. Rozier down the lane gets fouled by Payne. They get it into Rozier. He has it up top being guarded by McBride. Coming to his left. Gets it over to Bam. Now back to Rozier, who gets fouled by Shamet. And now the foul's starting to pile up here to start the second. You don't want to get into foul trouble this early, y'all. Come on. Kyle Anderson gets it into Rozier. What is that, 3 fouls already to start the quarter? Bam has it in the high post. Coming to his left, hands it off to Robinson, who catches, pump fakes, driving to his left off the Robinson screen, kicks it out. Over to Anderson, blows by the defense, reverse layup for Kyle Anderson, gets the reverse layup to go. Come on, man, how you let slow-mo beat you off the dribble to the basket? McBride driving it down, up top to Towns. Towns swings it over to Payne. Payne catches, pass fake. Campaign. Has it up top, calling for a play. It's a 1-3-1 zone. Over to Josh Hart, extra pass. Shamet at left corner three. Shamet knocks down the three, and just like that, 5 points off the bench for Landry Shamet. I like to see it. Getting some contributions off the bench. Need the offense. Adebayo has it up top, hands it off to Robinson. Off the bounce, pull up three, comes up short. Towns with the rebound. Here comes Campaign. Back to a three-point game. Over to Josh Hart, has it up top. Can we tie it or take the lead? Over to Towns, a straightaway three. Tie it. Off the back rim, can't get it to go. Shot looked good. Was a good-looking shot. Off the back rim, just slightly long. Kyle Anderson has it up top, picks his dribble up, swings it over to Bam. Bam, swing through to his right, fends off the Towns, goes right through his chest, can't get it to go, and Josh Hart trying to rip the rebound away, and then Campaign does a good job of knocking it out of Bam's hands, and now Campaign will bring it down. That's what I'm talking about with gang rebounding. Everybody's got to chip in on the glass. Towns looking to attack Bam, runs right into him, and then behind the back. What are you doing, Towns? Come on, man. Way too sloppy tonight from Towns. Way too sloppy. Too good for that. Come on, man. Mark said refresh the stream. I'm going to do it right now. Actually, hold on. Kyle Anderson bringing it down. I'm going to do it at literally the next time they got to inbound the ball. I got you, Mark. Rozier has it up top. Over to Bam. Bam, right elbow. Pull-up jumper over Towns, and he's taking it right to Karl Anthony Towns right now. He has not forgotten that. Towns gave him 44 last time, and he's taking it right to him. Campaign up top, swings it over to Hart, swings it over to McBride, coming off the screen, right wing three for Deuce. Ooh, Deuce McBride, quick catch and shoot, coming off the screen off a movement. When do we see McBride off a movement like that, left to right, knocking down the quick catch and shoot three, 36-34, 7:40 to go. Rozier has it on the left wing, dancing with it against Shamet, driving to his right, down the lane, kicks it out. Anderson catches, pump fakes. Josh Hart does a good job not going for it. Anderson in the lane, flips it over the right hand. Off the back rim, can't get it to go. Towns with the rebound. Shot out of a cannon is Josh Hart, bringing it down. And he's going to slow it down, has it up top. Cross-court pass to Payne, steps into a three, pump fakes, back up top to Shamet. Quick catch and fire straightaway three. Off the side of the rim, can't get it to go. And Towns knocks it back out to Payne. Now back down low to Towns. Ooh, whips a pass over to McBride. Back up top to Shamet. The ball movement is nice and crisp right now. Up top to Campaign. Let's get a good shot. Inside pass to McBride, catches pump fake, leans in. Can't get the layup to go, but he gets fouled by Kyle Anderson. That's what I'm talking about. The ball movement, the movement without the ball, off-ball movement has been spectacular so far. I like what I'm seeing right now from the second unit. The bench starting to come together, starting to look nice and crisp. A little over 7 minutes to go. Let me refresh the stream from my man Mark. Apparently, I'm probably far as hell behind. Mark only tells me that when I'm real far behind. There we go. McBride with the first free throw, misses it. Bounced on the rim like 3 or 4 times. 7:04 to go exactly. A 2-point game. McBride missed the first one. He's got one more coming. McBride does knock down the second one. All right. I'll take it, Deuce. I'll take it. I don't like missed free throws, but I'll take that one. I'll take it. Rozier bringing it down, being picked up by Deuce McBride, who's had a fantastic game so far. Yet again, second straight game where I think he's been absolutely fantastic off the bench. Runs Robinson off the line, over to Highsmith in the right corner for a three, who splashes in nothing but net. Got to get out on these shooters, man, especially in them corners. Run them off the line. If you got to run right past them, run right past them. Don't let them take a standstill shot three like that. Josh Hart down the lane, spins, puts up the righty push shot over Anderson, gets it to go. Josh Hart must have something against Kyle Anderson because he's taking it right to his chest tonight. That's the second or third time he's done that. Rozier has it up top, gets it over to Robinson, coming off some screens, gets a wide open straightaway look, and he knocks it down. That one looked really good for Duncan Robinson. McBride coming to his right, steps back, a right wing three, trying to get 3 points right back, comes up short, bounce on the rim a couple of times, couldn't get the friendly roll though. Here comes Highsmith bringing it down, Campaign backpedaling, they throw the lob. McBride, excellent defense against Bam out of bio in transition there, breaks up the lob attempt, Campaign bringing it down, crossing over to his right, throws up the floater, and he gets it to go over the defense, and there we go. Defense leading the offense, that's exactly what you want to see. That's what we're out here looking for, not looking for anything fancy. I'm not dying on the floor telling y'all got to bomb 63s in a way. I'm just telling y'all to play some defense. Not saying you got to be number one in the league, but you can't be damn near 15. Can't be average. Get closer to the top 10. And right now, the defense picking up a little bit from the second unit. We're getting into the game. We're starting to heat up. The offense, they're finding the chinks in the armor. They're finding the cracks. We'll see what happens when that kid Kalel Ware comes back in because he was the dude wrecking havoc earlier in the game. But one step at a time. They're back into it. It's a 3-point game. Easing our way into it. Kay Hazy said, loving the bench right now. It's looking good. The bench's calling card needs to be their defense and their hustle and their tenacity. And it has to be led by Deuce McBride. Mitchell Robinson, probably as he gets more into game shape, does not look all that explosive right now. We know Mitch can be explosive. He does not look all that explosive right now. He's obviously working himself back into game shape. He's huffing and puffing out there. But it's got to be led by Deuce McBride, and then later on maybe Mitchell Robinson as well as the two leaders off the bench, as two of the most veteran players on this team, two of the longest tenured players on this team. So it's got to come from both of those guys. And right now, Deuce McBride has absolutely brought it these last two games, and it's to no surprise that the bench has also followed his lead and has played pretty damn well in these last two games. Absolutely fantastic. Ivan bringing Anthony Mason off the bench. The Knicks could just use some good basketball players, which is why I'm pretty excited about TJ Warren and Moses Brown likely getting the call-ups to the Knicks' last roster spots here. They're not going to be part of the rotation. They're definitely not going to be part of the rotation. The only way I could see it is if Shamit suffers a minor injury or something. Maybe he stubs his toe, maybe he rolls his ankle, something small that keeps him out for maybe like 3 or 4 games, and you got to bring in TJ Warren to fill in those minutes, and he absolutely fits in like a glove. That is the only way TJ Warren is going to be able to crack this rotation. He's not going to be able to crack it by outplaying him in practice or anything like that because we know what TJ Warren can do. We know what both of these players are capable of. David Osh Jr., what's up, David? Fred, what's up, Fred? Lionel Mona said, I am waiting on the Cat and Mitch lineup. Me too, Lionel, me too. Tom Thibodeau, being selective about when he'll deploy it. We have not seen it yet. We have not seen it yet. Mark said, can someone please guard Highsmith? That would be nice. That would be nice. Here we go. Mitchell has it up top, coming to his left. He's back into the game. They get it over to Robinson, coming to his left. Pocket pass to Highsmith for an easy righty layup. Cutting towards the basket, slipping the screen from Duncan Robinson. And a beautiful, beautiful pass from Duncan Robinson. That's what happens when you're the shooter, the caliber of Robinson. Campaign on the right wing, coming to his left, pulling it back out, trying to feed Towns, trying to get it out to somebody. Still can't get it out to anybody. Gets it out to Josh Hart. Shot clock's down to 5. Josh Hart's going to make something out of nothing again. Step back, straightaway 3 for Josh. Oh, off the side of the rim. I thought that went in. Barely hit the rim, grazed the side of the rim. Josh Hart saying he got hit. Josh Hart looking at the ref, claiming he got hit on the arm. Not going to get that call. El Tigre, what's up, El Tigre? I'm waiting on the triple tower solution, Cat, Mitch, and Hakamania. We will probably never see that, and thankfully so. Thankfully so. I do enjoy all three players. Not in the same lineup, though. Mitchell gets it over to Robinson. Robinson on the left wing being guarded by Brunson. Over the top pass to Highsmith. Highsmith throws the lob to Bam, and Bam throws it down with two hands. And the movement from Miami right now, as they brought in some of these guys, has allowed the Heat to push the lead back up to 7. Brunson has it on the right wing, backing down Mitchell. They show two, out to Josh Hart. They swing it around. Shamit, you got to shoot that left wing three. Shamit dribbles it into the corner for a three. Can't get it to go. Robinson can't grab the rebound. Knocked out of his hands by Bam. And now here comes Mitchell. Mitchell up top, swings it over to Robinson. Robinson being chased by McBride, over to Bam. Good denial defense from Deuce McBride, not allowing Duncan Robinson to get it back. And now Shamit, good ball denial on Herro, not allowing him to get it. Now hands it off to Herro, coming to his right, driving it down, gets the bump from Landry Shamet and the and one floater. And just like that, it is a 9-point lead yet again, sending Herro to the foul line, about to make it a 10-point lead. Robinson, admittedly, struggling here today. There's been a couple of opportunities that I felt like he's got to get to those lobs or grab those rebounds, and he has not, showing the very obvious rust. Brooklyn Knicks fan, what's up, Brooklyn? Brooklyn Knicks fan said, Cat has 0 heart. I'm done with them, never liked them. Never been a huge fan of Karl Anthony Towns, but now that he's wearing orange and blue, I got no other option but the root for the guy. Got no other option but the root for him. Josh Hart bringing it down. Some full court pressure from Miami here. Mixing up the defensive coverages. Anunoby off the left wing attacking. Kicks it out to Brunson. Brunson in the right corner. Catches. Pump fakes. Driving it down. Along the baseline. Kicks it out to Bridges. Bridges catches. Pump fakes. Driving it down. Shoves it over to Josh Hart. Tried to throw the lob. It looked like he was throwing a lob over to Mitchell Robinson. Kel'el Ware got over there and blocked it. And they call a goaltend. That's definitely not a goaltend. Even if it was a shot and not a pass. And Spoelstra calls the timeout and smartly challenges. I think that's a terrible call from the official. I think Josh Hart was throwing the lob to Mitchell Robinson. Either way, I think this is going to be overturned because it looked like that ball was on the way up. Justice's dad said, Cat is an all-star and has been great. What more do you want? I don't know, man. Some people just want a perfect player. Some people just want a perfect player. Like, I'm sorry, man. You can't go and trade for Jokic. You can't. You can't do it. You can't go and trade for SGA. You can't go and trade for Luka. I guess you can go trade for Luka. I can't even say that anymore. I guess you can go trade for Luka. Never mind. You know what? Hey, man. You know. Brooklyn Nets fan said Cat has 0 points. He definitely doesn't have 0 points, big dog. I don't know. Like, the internet is available for you, my man. You wouldn't be on YouTube if you didn't have internet, so I know you have internet. You can go to ESPN.com right now and check the box scores. He does not have 0 points, my man. Mark said even mentioning a trade at this point in this year is clueless. Yeah, what are we talking about, man? Like, we got 20 games left in the season, and we're talking about being mad about a trade that happened months ago. Come on, dog. Get your head right, dog. Get focused. Come on, man. Get focused, brother. If you don't want to be a Knicks fan, that's fine. You don't have to be a Knicks fan. Ain't nobody forcing you to be a Knicks fan. If you don't like the Knicks anymore, you don't have to like the Knicks, my man. No one's forcing you to do that. We're all here because we all enjoy basketball and we all love the Knicks. Those are the two things we have in common. If you don't fit one of those things, you don't gotta be here, my man. You don't have to. We all having a good time. We're all enjoying ourselves. Just take a deep breath, brother. We're gonna be all right. We're gonna be all right, my man. We're gonna be all right. Hattie, what's up, Hattie? Cat's got 3.6 boards in 15 minutes. Yeah. He's coming off a bad game in Memphis. I would not like two stinkers in a row. He's been very sloppy with the ball tonight. He's clearly going at it with Bam Adebayo a little bit, trying to go back at him. I don't necessarily love it. Hasn't been great tonight. Gotta continue to let him figure it out. It's not a goaltend. Successful challenge from Miami Heat. Great challenge from Erik Spoelstra. You could see it in real time. I was surprised that they even blew the whistle. Gotta let that one go. Khalil Ware, what is that? His third or fourth block tonight? He's been phenomenal. The jump ball between Ware and Robinson, who's checked back in. The Knicks with a lineup of, as Robinson wins the tip, Knicks with a lineup of Brunson, Hart, Anunoby, Bridges, and Robinson. The starting unit with Mitchell Robinson out there. Let's see how this looks. Under 4 to go. Josh Hart over to Robinson. Robinson has it up top, being guarded by Ware. Fakes the handoff. Now hands it off to Brunson. Coming to his right. Guys slipping and falling. And a foul on Davion Mitchell. Fell on top of Brunson. Reorvis, what's up, Reorvis? Big Rud, what's up, Big Rud? Davion Mitchell, brother, just taking a dive there, big dog. I thought he got tripped up by Robinson or something. Didn't look like it. Hit the floor, fell on top of Brunson. He's the one who picks up the foul. Brunson has it up top, being guarded by Mitchell. He's done a great job so far tonight. They swing it over to Bridges, catches, pass fake. Cross-court pass to Josh Hart, extra pass, Anunoby wide open corner 3. Great ball movement, comes up short on the 3 though. Can't be rewarded on the fantastic ball movement from the Knicks. Here comes Davion Mitchell. Mitchell has it up top, being guarded by Josh Hart. Dancing with it, crossing over to his right, driving it down. Robinson playing and drop, goes to the basket, gets the layup to go over Josh Hart. You got to be able to, Mitchell Robinson forcing him to hesitate, Josh. You got to get back in front of him, big dog. Come on. We got to help each other. Brunson has it up top, coming to his right off the Robinson screen. Dribble pull-up 3 for JB, off the back rim. Bridges fighting for the rebound, can't grab it. Ball knocked loose to Highsmith, hit ahead to Robinson. Robinson fakes the handoff, now fires a 3 as they left him, and he splashes it. And the Knicks defense cratering right now as the miscommunications continue to pile up as the Miami Heat have taken a 15-point lead here. A 12-0 run over the last 2 minutes, under 3 minutes to go. Brunson has it up top and finally gets the foul called on Highsmith. Fred said, I don't want Mitch to get hurt being physical on Bam. I mean, part of basketball, you just got to keep your fingers crossed, keep it clean, and keep yourself safe. Number one thing right now, keep yourself safe. Brunson and Highsmith talking about it. Brunson down on one knee, wincing a little bit. Frustrated. We get a timeout. 2:50 to go. We got a timeout. We do got a timeout. AP said, I don't believe this. 12-0 run sucks, for sure. It's a long game, man. It's a long game. Under 3 minutes to go before halftime. Get this back to a single-digit game before halftime. We're going to be all right. They were down 12 against Memphis, you know. Pull yourselves together. Communicate on defense. Knock down some of these open shots, and we're going to be all right long term. But you got to pull yourselves out of it, right? Can't continue to get clobbered like that. 12-0 run's kind of crazy. Can't have that. Brooklyn Knicks fan said, new Knicks fans ain't seen this team fail for decades. That's why you're not upset like me 30 years in. Brother, there's another team in New York if you want to go root for them. Like, if you're not built for it, you're not built for it, brother. Like, if you thin-skinned, you're thin-skinned, you know? Like, you got to develop some thicker skin, my brother. I don't know what to tell you. Toughen up. Pick your chin up. Pick your head up. You're going to be all right. You're going to be all right, dog. This is the best team the Knicks have had in 20 years. And you still crying. I don't know what to tell you. You better thicken that skin up. Bridges gets it over to Brunson. Brunson has it on the right wing. Cross-court pass to Bridges. Left wing. Puts up the 3. Mikal Bridges off the back rim. How many shots have hit the back rim for the Knicks tonight? Got to get some of these to drop. Herro bringing it down. Has it up top. Gets it over to Robinson. Robinson being guarded by Anunoby. Coming to his left. Ball knocked loose. Gets it over to Ware. Ware out by the half-court line. Coming to his right. Hands it off to Highsmith. Back to Herro. Coming to his right. Driving it down along the baseline. Pass fake. Leaves it off. And Kel'el Ware throws it down with two hands yet again. Mitchell Robinson getting caught with the pass fakes. Come on, Mitch. The rust is really showing with Mitch. He's getting caught with pass fakes, pump fakes. Come on, dog. You know better than that. Brunson coming to his left, over to Bridges. Bridges has it on the left wing, back to Brunson. Knicks getting a whole lot of nothing. Brunson coming to his left, in and out dribble, driving it down, in the paint, puts up the floater. Can't get it to go. Robinson mistimed the jump coming over. And then Robinson fouls Kel'el Ware after you picked up the rebound. Under 2 to go. Justice's dad said second half team. We're going to have to see, man. Down 17 is a bit more than you'd want to be down. Some rough minutes for Mitchell Robinson in this game tonight. He had a great appearance in Memphis. Tonight, not so much. I'm happy we had the debut of Robinson be good. now the rust is going to start showing. Looking rough out there right now, man. Looking rough. Tyler Herro bringing it down. Has it up top, being guarded by Bridges. Coming to his right off the Bam screen, driving it down, gets an open lane to the basket, shoves it over to Bam. Bam gets fouled by Towns. And Tyler Herro's having his way driving down the middle of the lane right now. Whether it's Robinson or Towns, whether it's Josh Hart guarding him or anybody else, I think you got to get Josh Hart off of him. They have Bridges on him, but coming off the hands off in the screens, they're switching it a little bit, and Josh Hart is getting blown by time and time again right now. Herro at the foul line. Oh, no, Bam at the foul line, excuse me, knocks down the first one. Zero Tolerance Bully Kennel. What's up, Zero Tolerance? Another damn blowout, just not by us. We only win nail biters. I mean, they win the close games, which is great. Knicks down by 19 now, as Bam knocks down both of his free throws. And I said get it to single digits before halftime. It's damn near going the other way. Come on, Knicks. Don't go down by 20 at halftime. Bridges has it on the left wing, inside pass to Towns. Towns goes up against the contact, can't get it to go, but gets fouled by Bam. He's going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws with 1:30 to go here in the second quarter. Sharon McLean, what's up, Sharon? Hattie said minus 20, yikes. It's not looking good out there right now. Not looking good out there, but it's a good thing. It's a good thing we got 4 quarters. It's a good thing we got a whole second half to go. But they're definitely putting themselves behind the 8 ball here. It's going to be a big old comeback. There's going to be a whole lot of energy. They're gonna make a run. The Knicks, here's the thing. The Knicks are going to make a run here in the second half. We're going to get excited. The worry is always that you extend so much energy making the comeback to get back into the game that you no longer have the energy to close the game out. And the Knicks have literally the best closer in the NBA this year in Jalen Brunson. So if they get it close enough, hopefully they'll be able to sneak this one out and pull it out. But you got to make the run. Towns knocks down both of his free throws. Bam pushing it, gets it over to Robinson. Now back to Bam. Bam along the baseline gets fouled by Towns yet again. DJ Punchy, what's up, DJ? Good Lord. It is looking a little rough out there right now. Down 17. Bam gets fouled. He's back to the foul line for 2 more free throws. Slim Slam has said, I got to look at games twice to place blame, but it will be, this one's going to be on Tibbs. I don't know. I can't put this one on Tibbs. Players got to play better for sure. My number one thing tonight is our guys have to play better. Like there's really nothing to it but that. Mark said can't hit shots. Yeah, guys got to play better. You got to knock down some of these shots. Again, some open ones. They're getting some open ones, but they're not knocking them down tonight. And the defense started off decently and has continued to get a little worse and a little worse and a little worse and a little worse. And right now, Miami's getting whatever they want. And the Knicks got to pick themselves back up. Seems like Miami's making some adjustments as the game's going on and the Knicks aren't. And I guess that's where you can put some of the blame on Tibbs. But Brunson leaning in, trying to draw the foul, doesn't get it. Towns with the offensive rebound gets fouled by Bam. Trying to rack up some of the fouls on Bams. That's the second one here. Adebayo, I just wanted to check real quick. Has 3 fouls now. It's not nothing. Not nothing. It's 3 fouls on Bam. He's super important to what they do. Although Kel'el Ware has been the hero, and Kel'el Ware have been the 2 guys absolutely dominating this game tonight. As Kel'el Ware checks back in. for Bam Adebayo, so he doesn't pick up this fourth here. DJ Punchy said this team hasn't looked right since the All-Star break. Very fair. Very fair. I mean, they got an impressive victory against Memphis, but very fair comment. Absolutely. That's probably the only game they've played since coming back where I felt like, oh yeah, there's the Knicks. Played solid. But even in that game, Memphis struggled shooting. And that became a little bit of a rock fight. That came a defensive game. Towns knocks down both of his free throws. Under a minute to go. Herro has it up top, coming to his right, dancing with it against Bridges. Crossing over to his left, driving it down in the paint, leans in, scoop play with the left hand, gets it to go. Karl-Anthony Towns standing right there. Brother, you got to come over, big dog. You got your back turned to Herro. You got to force that. You have to force that shovel pass over to Kel'el Ware and have Kel'el Ware shoot that little floater there. Bridges catches on the left wing, driving it down in the mid-range. Coming to his right, along the baseline, kicks it out to Anunoby. Anunoby driving it down in the paint. Gets blocked yet again by Kel'el Ware. How many blocks is that? Is that 5 blocks for Ware? Are we not learning? Are we not understanding that Kel'el Ware is standing right there in the paint? Towns, can you get out to the three-point line and spread the court out, play 5 out or something? Can we get out of each other's way right now? Brunson's got to inbound it. Kicks it out up top to Bridges. 5 on the clock shot. Bridges catches, pump fake, steps through, puts up the floater. Can't get it to go. Anunoby had it, lost it, but right to Towns, goes up, gets the layup to go. Off the offensive rebound. Some serendipity there. Herro bringing it down. Has it up top. Being guarded by Bridges. He's going to hold it for the final shot of the quarter. It's about a second difference between game clock and shot clock. 17-point deficit for the Knicks with 62-45. Herro up top, coming to his left, crossing over to his right, inside pass. Highsmith puts up the floater, comes up short. Kel'el Ware right there. But it's a basket interference as Kel'el Ware touched it above the cylinder. Knicks catch a break. Knicks catch a break. 0.8 to go on the clock. They're likely not going to get the shot off here. Justice's dad said 3 for 23 from 3 as they heave it. Can't get it to go, and that's going to be our first half score. 17-point deficit for the Knicks right now. Not great. Not great at all. MBM said people act like a 20-point lead is insurmountable. Grind will be real. 20-point lead is really nothing in modern-day NBA. We know this. But what you want to see is a sign, right? You want to see a sign and that the Knicks are starting to figure things out against the Heat. Doesn't necessarily feel that way. Doesn't necessarily feel that way as we are going to go to the box scores here. Mikal Bridges 1 for 7. Anunoby's 2 for 8. Towns 2 for 5. Brunson 2 for 8. Josh Hart is the only guy who is shooting somewhat efficiently tonight, although he is a -20 at 5 for 8 from the field. It is not a pretty game. Miami's defense is absolutely locked in. And here's the thing. No Andrew Wiggins. No Jaime Jaquez. And yet, the Knicks are getting locked up defensively. Now, here's the thing. The calling card of this Knicks team is supposed to be their offense. If you're scoring 45 points in the first half, it's not going to be your night because you are not going to hold the other team to 50 points. Right? You want to hold the team to 55 while you score 60. And the Knicks are not doing that right now. Knicks are struggling a little bit. Frolian Moreno, what's up, Frolian? Cavs came back from 19. I mean, they came back from 22. It was 25-3, Frolian. Y'all just got to chop the tree one chop at a time. It's a great comment, Frolian, because we always say there is no 10-point shot. There is no 15-point shot. You just got to grind it out. Here's the thing, though, Frolian. We don't have necessarily a defense to fall back on. If the Knicks can lock in defensively and get some stops, cool. Now, they should be able to against this Miami Heat defense this Miami Heat offense. But they have not shown up to be ready to play tonight. That's the biggest issue. I don't want individual player stats. I want team stats. I want team stats. Escape Artist, what's up, Escape? Relic of the Soul, what's up, Relic? $718 Fresh, what's up, $718? said the Knicks ain't the Cavs, and that is real. That is for sure real. Robert Barrican Lanus. What's up, Rob? Same old Knicks inconsistent game after a game. That's why they will never win a championship. Knicks will lose this game the way they are playing right now. Yeah, the way they're playing right now, I mean, the hope is that you make some sort of halftime adjustment. I know our faith in Tom Thibodeau is pretty low at this moment of the season in order for him to figure that out. He seems to be the kind of guy who just bangs his head against the brick wall time and time again instead of stepping back and reanalyzing and figuring out a different game plan. But hopefully they make some sort of adjustment on where. You know, like, guys, look up, dog. Look up. Chi-Chi, what's up, Chi-Chi? Why is D. Mitchell play true point guard basketball compared to Brunson? Does he, dog? Does he? And I swear, you guys will see a point guard not be a scorer and be like, he's a true point guard. Like Davion Mitchell is a shooting guard in a point guard's body. Who is he setting up out there? Who is he being a true point guard to? Davion Mitchell's got 2 assists, but he's being a true point guard out there. We got some solid bench contributions. McBride with 5. All 5 of his shots coming from 3, though. Not great. I want McBride to get into the lane a little bit more. Landry Shamet played 8 minutes, second most minutes off the bench. Deserved them. 5 points. Thought the defense was pretty solid from him overall. Had a lapse here or there, but pretty solid overall. Mitchell Robinson is having a rough game. 0 rebounds for Big Mitch. 0 points. Getting a whole lot of nothing. Miami is taking him out of the game, as they usually do. Mitchell Robinson's not a great matchup against them, which is why I think tonight, of all nights, is the night you need to experiment with Towns and Robinson in the lineup at the same time. Now, again, if Miami exploits that heavily, okay, pull it after 2 or 3 minutes. But you got to check it out, especially with the way Khalil Ware is playing. Isaiah Gardner, what's up, Isaiah? Rob said, change of coaching hire Dan Hurley from UConn. What do you think? I like Dan Hurley as a college coach. I don't think his temperament right now is going to allow him to be a good NBA coach on any team. You can't be hooting and hollering, being the star on the sidelines, yelling at the officials, crying, falling all over the place. Like, he's got to chill. You can't do that in the NBA. They will get him out of there so damn fast, he won't last the season. The way he's acting right now. He's got to cool it off in the NBA if he ever wants to make that jump to the NBA. Right now, he seems very early in his coaching career. He obviously knows his stuff, knows his X's and O's, knows how to be a coach. His players love him. They rave about him. It's just you can't act that way on the sidelines if you want to be an NBA coach. So I like Dan Hurley as a far, far future idea. I don't like Dan Hurley as the coach of the Knicks next year. 718 Fresh said, Cat playing way too soft for me. I don't think he's playing soft. I just think he's playing poorly. I mean, there's definitely a difference, but he's being physical with Adebayo. I wouldn't call that soft, but what I don't want is Karl-Anthony Towns to get into a pissing competition with Bam Adebayo. Bam's being physical with him on one end, and so on the other end, Karl-Anthony Towns trying to respond and just getting the Knicks and himself out of rhythm completely, you know, by just putting your head down and attacking. Like, that's not smart basketball, big dog. It's not smart basketball. Rob said, how about Mark Jackson? When was the last time Mark Jackson coached in the NBA, Rob? Come on, dog. Mark Jackson? Really? Mark Jackson is... Come on, man. You don't want Tom Thibodeau, but you want Mark Jackson. Come on, man. What are we doing? What are we doing? Come on, man. Give me a serious name. Mark Jackson. What are we? What is this, a middle school? Maybe he can coach my middle school team. Zero Tolerance said, I just want the season over with and see what moves will be made in the offseason that may bring my hopes back up, because this season is a blooper. I mean, this season is season 1, man. And look, man, sometimes it takes a season or 2 for you to get the best. No one's ever said season 1 of this television show is the best season. Actually, very few occasions. if the season ends up being really bad. If the show ends up being really bad. No one's ever said season 1 of a television show, of a great television show, is the best season. Season 1 of Game of Thrones is not the best season. Season 1 of Breaking Bad is not the best season. Season 1 of Sopranos, season 1 of The Wire, season 1 of Succession, not the best season of those shows, right? So season 1 of the Knicks is not going to be the best season of this run, right? That is presumably what will happen if they keep this core together and they just run it back and they build around the edges and they bring in better players. That is what you're hoping for long term. But we're not there. We can't fast forward. We can't jump to the future. I get where you guys are coming from. It's disappointing to be 0-7 against the top tier teams. And then tonight to be down 17 against this Miami team who's locking in defensively on them. The game plan from the best coach in the league, Eric Spoelstra, has been fantastic so far, and they've completely taken the Knicks out of their game, completely taken them out of their mental headspace, and they've gotten to them a little bit. Let's see the adjustments they make in the second half. It's a 17-point game. It's not a 27-point game, and Miami is not Boston. Miami is not Cleveland, right? Even though it's like, oh, well, the Knicks aren't Cleveland. They can't make the comeback. Okay, well, this also isn't Boston or Miami or a juggernaut or anything like that. They will go through some sort of offensive lapse, especially if you start digging in defensively, and the Knicks will make a run. It will be a close game again. The only thing that you're concerned about, Hattie said, season 1 of Mandalorian was fire, but I get the point. But the thing about that is Mandalorian is not a good show. No one talks about the Mandalorian. If we talk about great shows, Mandalorian's not a great show. It's fine. It's entertaining. It's got its good points and its low points. I'm just talking about great shows, right? Legendary run shows, because those shows won awards and all of that, and presumably if you want to be in that class, the comparison to the NBA is like we're talking about a championship team, right? How many iterations of the Celtics did they before they finally got it right with the role players? It takes time to build it up. It takes time. Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown have been competing in the Eastern Conference for half a decade before they finally broke loose. Now, they were a young team. They had that runway. They had the time in order to try and do that. But remember, 2 years ago, there were conversations like, oh, you got to break the Jaylens up. They got to break the Jays up. Jaylen and Jason Tatum, they don't fit together. They play too similarly. It's too redundant. You got to trade one of those out of there. And now all of a sudden, it's like, oh, they're the perfect fit. They fit great together. They're best friends. And it's like, sometimes it takes some time. Sometimes it takes some time. I know nobody wants to hear that. I get it. I'm just here trying to provide a little bit of a silver light for everybody. I get it. Relic said, don't dog Mando. Brother, season 1 is cool. Everything after that is like, what are we doing here? Why are we still here? I'm just saying. I didn't say it was bad. Season 1 is cool. But what the hell are we doing here with season 2 and season 3? It's got some good episodes in there, but it ain't a great show. It's an okay show. It's got some entertaining points. Don't make me do this. Star Wars fans go crazy. David Oz Jr. said, got to give TJ and Moses time when we sign them. That will 100% not happen. You're already trying to work Mitchell Robinson back in from being injured all season long. He's got to build chemistry with Bridges. He's got to build chemistry with Towns, and they have yet to play together this season. So that's going to take some time. They only got 20-some-odd games left before the end of the regular season, and then real grind time begins there in the playoffs. Like, you don't have a lot of time. They're not going to be working in TJ Warren with 20-something games left to go when you've been playing Shamet all season. They had the opportunity to bring up TJ Warren when Shamet went down in the preseason. They could have just said, oh, okay, let's go bring up TJ Warren. He'll fill in the role. They're similar players. And they did not do that because they do not want TJ Warren to be a part of their regular rotation. They want Landry Shamet to be part of the regular rotation because Landry Shamet is a better defender than TJ Warren. TJ Warren is more of a bucket than Landry Shamet, but they're not necessarily concerned about the offense. They're concerned about the defense, right? The ball is not going to be in TJ Warren's hands, and they're going to be asking him to get buckets. The ball is going to be in Brunson's hands. It's going to be in Towns' hands. It's going to occasionally be in Bridges' hands. It's going to occasionally be in Josh Hart's hands. It's going to occasionally be in OG Anunoby's hands. It's not going to be in Shamet or TJ Warren's hands. And if you're looking between those two guys and you go, okay, who's the better defender? Shamet's the better defender. Who's the better shooter? Probably Shamet is the better shooter. Probably. I don't know. They're both equally hesitant three-point shooters who are inconsistent. So I'll take Shaman's defense over TJ Warren. You know, he's a nice role guy to have. If you need, in a pinch, you need to throw him in there to get a bucket, but we know that's not really how Tom Thibodeau operates. He's going to leave his starters out there majority of the time. So unfortunately, TJ Warren's not going to get any minutes. And then as far as Moses Brown goes, they're not going to work in a brand new center when they're trying to work in a brand new center in Mitchell Robinson. So it's just not going to happen. They're there for insurance. They're 14th and 15th men on the roster. It's not a trade deadline move. It's not a buyout market move. It is literally just filling out the end of the roster with some veterans, some decent guys where they are break glass in case of emergency type of players. That's it. That's it. Don't expect anything from these guys. 7-18 fresh to TJ Warren offensively is better. Sure. Why do you need TJ Warren's offense again when you have Brunson, Towns, Bridges, and Anunoby, and in that role you're playing like 10 minutes a night? Do they need 6 points a night from TJ Warren off the bench? Like, no, you need a guy to play some defense, man. You need a guy to play some defense. That's all you need. That's all you need. Yeah. Warren is a better offensive player than Shaman. But the ball's not going to be in Warren's hands for him to make a play. Ball's going to be in your starters. Whether it's Josh Hart or Towns or Anunoby or Brunson or Bridges or whoever is the fifth starter playing with the bench unit. Vertify said Bucks versus Celtics the Eastern Conference Finals. Who do you got? The Celtics wash them in 4 games. 5 games. I'll give Giannis one. Giannis will win at least one. Nick Yak. What's up, Yak? What do you get? Panic. Ridiculous. Mitch is new to the rotation. Miami bigs are great together. Miami hot, better after the trade. You watch. They're missing 6'10", small forward, huge team. They're good. Also, if you're talking about Andrew Wiggins is like 6'8", brother. Your heights, Yak, often you throw crazy heights out there sometimes. But yes. Oops, can't do that. Knicks are working in Mitch. He's been pretty bad tonight overall. And Towns has been pretty bad. And clearly, Miami is rearing to go. They're rearing to go. You got to also give credit to Miami, who came out with a great game plan, executed on it very well. And obviously, the Knicks just were not ready for Kel'el Ware. Right? Tom Thibodeau gets this credit of being, I know how to prepare my team the best, and yet clearly it just seemed like they have no idea who Kel'el Ware is. Like, I don't know if Tom Thibodeau has seen any Miami Heat video since Kel'el Ware has entered the rotation, but clearly he has not. Yak said Jovic 6'10". That's who you're talking about. You're talking about Jovic. Jovic is big. They're also missing Andrew Wiggins and Jaime Jaquez. So they're missing some role guys, man. They're missing some role guys. Here we go. Start of the third quarter. Anunoby up top over to Brunson. Brunson down the lane, puts up the floater, gets it to go. That's one way to start. 15-point game. Get a stop. Get a couple of scores. Get it to single digits. That is the goal right now. Let's go. Davion Mitchell has it up top, being guarded by Brunson. Throws the lob to Ware. Way too high of a pass. Goes out of bounds. There's one stop. Now let's bring it down. Bridges will bring it down. Has it up top, being guarded by Herro. Hands it off to Brunson. Brunson over to Towns. Towns hits Brunson cutting back door. Leaves it off to Anunoby. Goes up with a big two-handed slam. That's what I'm talking about. Don't go up with none of this soft layup stuff when Ware is down there. Go up with big two hands and throw it down. Mitchell has it up top, coming to his left off a couple of screens. Gets it over to Alec Burks, big money AB. Coming to his left off the Bam screen. Gets it over to Bam, being guarded by Anunoby. Okay, we got the switch. Anunoby guarding Bam, who knocks down the little left wing fall-away jumper over Anunoby. But I like that's one. That's Brunson, a right wing three. Pull up, in and out, can't get it to stay. Bridges comes flying in for the offensive rebound. That's what I'm talking about. We need Bridges, who leaves it off for Towns, goes up, righty layup, gets it to go. I like the adjustment from Tibbs. Let's see how this works out with Towns guarding Kel'el Ware now. And Anunoby on Bam. Burks has it up top, gets it over to Bam, knocked out of bounds. It's going to go back to the Knicks. And OG Anunoby making a difference defensively. Here we go. There's the adjustment, y'all. That is the biggest adjustment right now. They switched Towns and Anunoby's matchup. Bridges has it up top, being guarded by Herro. Gets it over to Towns. Towns is going to spot up for a deep straightaway three. Can't get it to go. Don't love that shot. Let's work it around a little bit. Come on, it's early in the... I didn't even start the timer. It's early in the third quarter here. Herro coming to his left off the Bam screen. Driving it down, leaves it off. Bam in the paint, puts up the floater, gets it to go. Bam Adebayo heating up here in the mid-range. Josh Hart bringing it down. Coming to his left off the town screen. Over to Anunoby. Steps back. Crosses over. Pulling it back. Okay. Got nowhere to go. We're going to reset it. Gets it over to Towns. Towns fakes the handoff. Tries to hit Josh Hart. Cutting back door. A bad pass from Karl-Anthony Towns. Hits the side of the leg of Josh Hart. And it's a turnover. Up top to Mitchell. They swing it over to Herro. Herro being guarded by Brunson. Coming to his left. JB doing a good job staying in front of him. Spinning back to his left. Puts up the three. Gets fouled. Can't get it to go, but a foul on Jalen Brunson on a three-point shot is going to send Herro to the line for 3 free throws. And it felt like, okay, we're figuring some things out defensively. We're going to get to our spots. We're going to call some turnovers. Here we go. Brunson fouls a three-point shooter. And Herro, who's a knockdown free throw shooter, has the opportunity to extend the lead back up to 18. Come on, Knicks. Come on, JB. Justice's dad said JB with 3 fouls now, not great. It is not great. Frolian Moreno outside looking in Towns, looking crazy. Yeah. I mean, from the inside, it's looking crazy, Frolian. Why is he shooting some of these crazy shots? Like I said, he's getting into a bit of a pissing contest with Bam Adebayo, going right back, trying to go right back at him, and it's not working out for him. High vibe with a very generous super chat. I appreciate you, brother. He said, New York will make a deep playoff run. Book it, Chef. I appreciate you, High Vibe, and I love the positivity. I love the optimism. But the way it's working out right now is the Knicks will see the Celtics in the second round. So unless you're talking about like a strong competitive series against the Celtics, second round seems to be the ceiling for this team this year. As Herro knocks down all 3 of his free throws, because of course he does. And it's back to an 18-point game, 69-51, 9:30 to go here. Josh Hart on the right wing. Gets it over to Anunoby, catches, pump fakes, steps back, pump fakes again, swings it over to Bridges. Bridges attacking to his right, down the lane, in the paint, shoves it over to Brunson, going along the baseline, pulling it back out. Great defense from the Heat so far on the switches. In the paint, fall-away jumper over Herro, gets it to go. Davion Mitchell bringing it down. I'm not worried about the offense, although you do obviously have to score. I'm worried about getting some stops here. Bam Adebayo has it up top, hands it off to Herro. Herro on the left wing, pass fake, over the top pass to Bam. Bam tries to get the cross-court pass. Brunson jumps the passing lane, comes up with the steal. Josh Hart shot out of a cannon, over to Brunson in the corner. Pump fake, sidestep, puts up the left corner 3. In and out, halfway down, can't get it to stay. Home run pass to Kel'el Ware, who's wide open for a dunk. Throws down a windmill. And is that a timeout? And a timeout from Tom Thibodeau and the Knicks. Ay, 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 ay. Mark said this is some BS. I got you, Beretta Fight, Mike. I was behind on the clock. It's 8:40 to go. Letting it run on purpose. 718 Fresh said Cat thinks he's Steph Curry. Sometimes he does think he's Steph Curry, man. Frolian said Towns thinks of a chopped cheese. I don't know what he's thinking, man. I don't know what he's thinking. Slim Slammer said it's Tibbs, y'all. I don't want to have the Tom Thibodeau conversation. Here's the thing. I recorded a Tom Thibodeau video, and I was editing the video, and I didn't particularly love the way it was coming across, where I was really blaming. It felt like, and I wasn't trying to do this, but it felt like, as the video was going on, that I was blaming Tom Thibodeau for pretty much everything that's gone wrong this season. And that's just not correct, right? Karl-Anthony Towns has not been good defensively overall this year. Mikal Bridges has been a letdown. But, man, some of the schemes from Tom Thibodeau is just feeling really outdated this year. And more than that, it's less than that, but it's what it mostly is that Tom Thibodeau's schemes does not fit the personnel on this team. You know? And great coaches adapt to the personnel that they have, and they change some of their schemes. And Tom Thibodeau has just flat out refused to do that this year, right? He's made some, what's the word? He's made some compromises. That's not the word I was looking for, but he's made some compromises on his schemes overall. He's switched slightly more instead of having Townsend drop. But between the wings, Josh Hart, Bridges, and Anunoby, they haven't switched nearly enough. the offense is still like pretty heavily dependent on Brunson, and it's like you got capable offensive players around them. Obviously, they're not the best on-ball creators, but like neither is Derek White. Neither is Porzingis. Drew Holiday is getting older. He's not really all that anymore either. Pritchard isn't great at that. He's okay at it. He's pretty good, but he's not great. Hauser isn't great at that, but like how does Joe Mazzulla get those guys to be a unit who moves around, passes the ball, and ends up with wide open threes? And it's like it's just a freedom of movement offense, and this Knicks team is just like pass and cut, and it's like it gets really easy to defend. It gets really easy to defend. And already 5 blocks for Kel'el Ware's a career high. They put it up on the screen. And so I don't want to have the Tom Thibodeau discussion right now, but Anunoby with the right wing 3 gets it to go. Thank you, OG. Knocking down a 3. I appreciate you. I really, really appreciate it. I needed that. I needed that very much. And I gave 2 points to the wrong side. It's 71-56. Mitchell coming to his right. Brunson takes a dive, trying to flop his way to a foul call. Doesn't get it. Ends up with a wide open Burks corner 3. Splashes it. And they give the 3 points right back. Brunson bringing it down, gets it over to Bridges. Bridges has it up top, gets it over to Anunoby, back to Bridges. Bridges coming to his right off the town screen. Full head of steam, driving it down, picks up the foul, puts up the floater, can't get it to go. Foul on the floor, no shot attempt. Oh, wow. Okay, hold on. Here's the thing. Clyde Frazier just gave us a great assessment, a crazy stat. The Miami Heat lead the league in blowing double-digit leads. So the Knicks got to pull themselves together, but they're going to have a chance. We said earlier the Knicks are going to go on a run. It's going to be a close game as Towns across the lane knocks down the floater. But it's going to have to start defensively, and that's the thing that worries me, is this team has not proven to consistently be able to come up with stops. But if they can do it for a stretch, they can do it for stretches as Davion Mitchell down the lane for an easy floater over Towns, over Brunson. And if they can't come up with stops, it's going to be a long night. But if we can get the bench back in, because the bench plays some tenacious defense as Anunoby down the lane, right-handed slam, OG, making things happen. OG so far has been the most consistent offensive player so far of the starters. It started with Josh Hart. Now it's making its way to OG. He's knocked down 2 threes. He gets that dunk there. They swing it over to Burks for another left corner 3. Same spot, same result. Big money AB getting his Knicks revenge. Getting his Knicks revenge right now. Brunson has it up top, coming to his right, spinning. And the Heat have not missed a shot. They're 6 for 6 from the floor. The Knicks are 7 for 10. It's not an offensive thing. Brunson down the lane, puts it up off glass, gets it to go. Mitchell tried to pull the chair on him. Brunson, with some excellent balance, still able to get the shot to go, but Mitchell on the right wing, puts up the 3 over Brunson, comes up short. Josh Hart with the rebound. He's going to bring it down. And Mitchell jumps the passing lane. A bad pass from Josh Hart gets picked off over to Herro, a straightaway 3. Herro in and out. And the Knicks catch a break. They definitely catch a break there. Bridges bringing it down, 6:30 to go. Gets it over to Brunson on the right wing, being guarded by Mitchell. Driving it down, gets fouled by Davion Mitchell. He's going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws. Getting to the foul line is a great way to get back into games, slow the game down and get some free points. Comes down to knocking down your free throws. Please knock down your free throws, JB. But shout out to the official. After Davion Mitchell got that steal, he had a wide open lane to the basket for a layup, but the official, the referee, was jogging back, and then once he got the steal, was like, oh, snap, let me get out of the way, inadvertently playing defense on Davion Mitchell, forcing him to pick his dribble up. Hilarious. All of a sudden, it was 6-on-5. I appreciate it, because usually it's an 8-on-5 against the Knicks. But the official helping out the Knicks there. I appreciate you, official. I appreciate you. Brunson at the foul line misses a free throw. All right. If we're going to be missing free throws now, JB, like it's going to be that kind of night, I don't even care about the mic right now. I don't even care that I dropped it. We're going to be missing free throws now, JB? And Davion Mitchell's upset at the ref, as he should be, looking at the ref like, come on, man. What are we doing? Get out of the way. Brunson does knock down the second free throw. Come on, JB. Come on. 16-point game. Herro, some fancy dribbling, driving to his left, puts up the floater high off glass, can't get it to go. Good box down and rebound from Josh Hart. Gets it over to Bridges, driving down the lane, over to Anunoby. Anunoby pulls it back out, over to Towns, spots up, pump fakes, driving to his right, pass to Ware, goes up, there you go. Big right-handed slam over Khalil Ware. Block that one, kid. Block that one. Come on, man. 14-point game, defensive stop, and a score. Here we go. Get back into it, Knicks. The goal is to get it to single digits, and then we'll work our way from there. They swing it over to Burks, another left corner three. Really, Alec Burks? I thought we was cool, dog. I thought you was big money AB. You gonna knock down threes like that against us tonight? 3 straight corner threes? And that was well contested from Josh Hart that time? Come on, man. Brunson a dribble pull-up three, trying to get it right back, and he does. Okay, JB looked like he's trying to put the Superman cape on right now, but it's gonna take a whole lot more than Jalen Brunson heroics to win this one tonight. Davion Mitchell has it on the right wing. Brunson has 15 points total. He's got 10 in this quarter alone. Mitchell coming to his right off the screen. Gets it over to Adebayo on the post against Anunoby. Anunoby fouls him on the floor. Being very aggressive with him. I like it. I like it. 5 minutes to go. Can we get some subs, Tibbs? We got to get some subs. These guys are huffing and puffing. Get OG out of there. He's huffing and puffing, man. He's playing hard. Get him out of there. Give him a little bit of a rest. And then get him back in. Come on, man. Escape Artist said, Tibbs Analytics is rookie don't play and veterans do play. Herro down the lane. Misses the floater, but Bam right there for the offensive tip. Gets it to go. Brunson bringing it down. Coming to his left, off of Josh Hart's screen. He's got a lane. Euro stepping down the lane. Extra pass, Anunoby catches pump fake, sidestep, right corner three, OG. Knock me down, OG Anunoby, who's knocking down his shots tonight. He's playing well. 13-point game. They're chipping away at it. They're chipping away at it. We got to get a couple more stops. But the goal is single digits. And we got 4:30 to go. Herro steps back over to Bam. Bam swings through. Hands it back off to Herro. Brunson steps out to guard him. Good peel switch from Brunson. Herro steps back for a deep three over JB. Comes up short. Great defense from the Knicks. Good defense from Brunson. Way to recognize that and get Karl-Anthony Towns off the switch. Hart driving it down, gets it over to Brunson. Brunson being guarded. They bring a double team. He's going to pull it out. Gets it over to Towns. Cross-court pass as Herro jumps the passing lane. Oh, almost got the steal. Great effort and hustle from Tyler Herro. But he goes out of bounds with the ball. 4 minutes to go. 13-point game. 13-point game, all right. Nothing crazy. It's a 13-point game, y'all. Nothing crazy. We're chipping away at it, which is nice. But like I said, the goal right now is single digits, and we'll work our way from there. Mitchell Robinson checks in. Karl-Anthony Towns. I need Mitch to play significantly better here in the second half than he did in the first half. Come on, Mitch. We need it. I need it for the vibes. I need it for the culture. Brunson on the right wing, being guarded by Mitchell, and the Heat go zone. Brunson coming to his left, over to Josh Hart. Josh Hart, no hesitation three, off the back rim. Mitchell comes flying in for the rebound. Now here comes Davion Mitchell. Davion Mitchell over to Burks. Burks coming to his left. Now back to Mitchell. Mitchell coming to his left, being guarded by Brunson. And Mitchell Robinson comes to the game, and the Heat immediately go zone. Mitchell coming to his left and runs right into Brunson. Brunson picks up the offensive foul on Davion Mitchell. Good defense from Brunson. I didn't think it was an offensive foul, but he gets the call. I think that's just a great move from Davion Mitchell, but Brunson gets the call. We'll take it. We'll take it. Justice says that's a JB flop, but F it. I'm with you. Huge flop. Hand that man an Oscar right now, but we're going to take it. We are going to take it. Brunson has it up top, being guarded by Highsmith, and the Heat are in a 1-3-1 zone. Brunson coming to his left. Now over to Anunoby, extra pass to Bridges. Bridges attacking along the baseline, kicks out to Hart. Hart attacking to his left in the paint. Goes up against Ware, gets blocked by Khalil Ware. Why are we attacking Khalil Ware off the bounce right now? Put up the floater, dog. Go to the floater. Over to Herro in transition, pump fakes. Steps to his left, now over to Highsmith, left corner three, another one, comes up short. Brunson with the rebound, and now here comes JB, finally. Some more defensive stops, but it's still 13. We got to get a score. Brunson has it on the right wing, being guarded by, who is that, Highsmith? Being guarded by Highsmith. Behind the back pass to Josh Hart, who snuck behind the defense, and some ESP right there between Josh Hart and Jalen Brunson. The Nova boys connect for a nice, easy layup for Josh Hart. Chip away at it, y'all. It's an 11-point game. It's an 11-point game. Relic reminding people to hit the thumbs up. I appreciate you, Relic. Yes, indeed. If you were in the stream right now and you haven't hit the thumbs up button, please go ahead. Hit that thumbs up button. It is the best way to support the stream. It is the only thing I'll ever ask of you. Just take the 1 second out of your time to please go ahead, hit the thumbs up button, hit the like button. I'd very much appreciate it, y'all. Thank you. Frolian said, okay, Knicks Nation, I'm out. Hope y'all pull this out. Be safe. I appreciate you, Frolian. Always checking in. Appreciate you, big dog. I know you're enjoying your season. You got no drama. You got no issues. You just revving up for that playoff run. Us over here, we struggling. We finding signs. We're searching for signs to show us that, we can actually compete with them. And it's Angel A1's Roman. Appreciate you, Angel. Appreciate you, man. 718 Fresh said, Dante returns next season. I hope. Need his clutch. I don't think Dante's coming back, dog. I don't think Dante's coming back. I don't know why Minnesota, after trading Karl-Anthony Towns, would move off of Dante. Right? And it seems like they're going to probably eventually move off of Randall. If not in a trade, probably in the offseason. If he becomes a free agent, he's got a player option. If he denies it, he could just walk for nothing. And they obviously didn't trade him. So, I mean, they could obviously ultimately go for a sign and trade if that's something he wants. But Dante DiVincenzo is going to end up being the prize of the Karl-Anthony Towns deal, and they're not going to trade him. He signed a 4-year deal with the Knicks. So this season is his 2nd year of the deal. Next year will be his 3rd, then he's got another one, and it's like there's real no way for him to come back, man. It would be glorious. I would love Dante DiVincenzo back. He would be phenomenal. Right if I said Dante free agent? No, Dante signed a 4-year deal with the Knicks. In his 4-year deal, last year was his first one. This year's the second one. He's got 2 more years after this. There's no way to get Dante DiVincenzo back. There's 0 zip, 0 none. Unless Minnesota blows everything up, they fire their GM, and the GM comes in and he's like, I'm trading everybody, and then the Knicks can call up Minnesota and be like, hey, can we have Dante back? Then maybe. But how likely is that? 0. There's like a 0.0001% chance it happens. Mark said, Dante's gone, move on. Thank you, Mark. Thank you. Perfect. Perfect summation of what I've been saying. Like, Dante is gone. Y'all got to move on. We got Dante at home. His name is Deuce McBride. Learn to love it. Justice is that. Deuce time. That's what I'm saying. Justice is that. Appreciate y'all. Kent Neal, what's up, Kent? Dante is gone. We love Dante. Wish he didn't get traded. All the works. Hopefully, one day in his career he can come back. Is not going to be anytime soon. Escape Artist said, got to get Grimes. I don't know what Tibbs was thinking giving away Grimes. Do you think Tom Thibodeau is also the GM of this team, dog? Tyler Herro coming to his right, off the bounce, pull up 3, can't get it to go. Brunson with the rebound. Khalil Ware mistimed his jump, and look at that. It's an 11-point game, 2:30 to go. And the Knicks have the ball. They can cut it to single digits. This is the goal. This is the goal. Brunson dancing with it up top, coming to his right. Highsmith switches onto him. Brunson inside pass to Anunoby, kicks it out to Bridges. A left wing 3 from McHale. Line me up. Let's freaking go. McHale Bridges with the 3. It's an 8-point game, y'all. It's a game again. Here we go. Now we're into it. Now get it to 5. 8-0 run for the Knicks. Get it to 5 before the 4th quarter, and we're working with oil. They get over to Ware on the left wing. Now over to Herro. Herro coming to his left. McBride switches onto him. I like, quick crossover to his right. Beautiful move from Herro. Puts up the 3. Comes up short yet again. And the Knicks catching a bit of a break. Herro being off from 3 tonight. He's generated some decent looks, but can't knock him down. Anunoby has it up top. Quick crossover to his right. Driving it down. Gets picked. Gets his pocket picked. Robinson diving on the floor. Get to it, Big Mitch. Get to that ball, Big Mitch. And it's going to be a jump ball. Get to that ball. Foot surgery, ankle surgery, what? I'm first to the floor. 7'1". 270. I'm first to the floor. I want it. That's my man, Big Mitch, coming off the injury. 2nd game back of the season. I want the ball. My ball. Go get it, Big Mitch. Davion Mitchell, Hayward Highsmith, you're not getting to it. You don't want it the way Big Mitch wants it. Affecting the game. Had a pretty damn bad first half. He said, I'm leaving here with something. I'm affecting it in some way. Line me up, Big Mitch. Hit the lights. I hit the lights for that play. Come on, Big Mitch. Mitch with the jump ball against Highsmith here. Come on, Big Mitch. Yeah, wins it easily. JB gonna walk it down. 10 on the shot clock. Come on, y'all. Get into it early. Quick crossover to his right. Pull up three for JB. Line me up. Ooh, too long, can't get it to go. Mitchell Robinson, an offensive rebound. They swing it around. Anunoby wide open straightaway three. Let's freaking go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Come on, man. 5-point game, 11-0 run for the Knicks. Rozier back into the game, gets it over to Robinson, coming to his right. Anunoby chasing him, hands it off to Highsmith. Anunoby switches on to him. Yeah, cause some trouble. OG, he picks the dribble up, knock it loose, out of bounds. Whose ball is it? It's the Knicks ball, baby. Defense first. Like I said, defense gonna lead the offense. Defense gonna get us back into the game, and we're back into it. Knicks ball. Anunoby locking up defensively. Here we go. Brunson bringing it down, has it up top, dancing with it. Now coming to his right after Robinson screen, over to McBride. McBride attacking, behind the back, steps back. Kicks it out back to Brunson. Brunson has it up top. Coming to his right. Inside pass to Bridges. Bridges, fall away baseline jumper. Can't get it to go. Robinson with the tip up and in. Come on, Big Mitch. I said we needed a better second half, and he's shown up. He always delivers. When we need Big Mitch, he comes through. Tyler Herro bringing it down, has it up top, behind the back, coming to his right. Great defense from Bridges, sticking with him. Now coming off the screen, cross-court pass. Rozier, wide open left corner three. Brunson with the extra effort, trying to close out on him. In and out, he misses. Bridges with the rebound, he's bringing it down. Bridges has it on the left wing. Oh, pull up three. Bridges, line me up. Oh, off the back rim. I would have exploded Mikal. I would have went crazy, Mikal Bridges. I like the shot. I like the audaciousness. It's all right. It's all right. We went 2 for 1 there. It's a 5-second difference between game clock and shot clock. 6-second difference between game clock and shot clock. Herro has it up top, drive it to his left. Brunson does a good job staying in front of him. Herro, a pull-up three on the left wing pass. Brunson gets it to go. A tough shot from Mikal Bridges. From Tyler Herro, excuse me. Brunson bringing it down, 10 seconds to go. My timer is off, don't worry about it. 10 seconds to go, Brunson bringing it down. 6-point game, Brunson has it up top. Quick crossover to his left. They bring in a double team. You can't stop me. High off glass, can't get it to go, but he does get the foul call. No foul call? No foul call. Good defense on Rozier. I thought I heard a whistle. It wasn't a whistle. That's the end of the quarter, 81-87. It's a 6-point game. This is exactly what we want. This is exactly the spot we want to be considering where we were earlier in the game. Like I said, the Knicks are going to make a run. Now we have a fourth quarter to play. We got 12 more minutes of basketball, y'all. Let's lock in. Let's lock in. Sometimes you just got to stick with it. That's why there's 4 quarters to basketball. That's why when you go down by 10, 15 points, you don't just pack your bag up and you walk, oh, I'm down too many points. No, you stick with it because you're from New York, right? Because we're from New York, right? We're from the Northeast. Most of us are, at least. If you're a Knicks fan, most of us are. And what do? You get knocked down, you get up, you dust yourself off, and you're like, all right, ball up top. Let's keep hooping. Game not over yet. Let's get to it. Now I need the bench to show up to start this fourth quarter. Starters did what they had to do. Played majority of that fourth quarter, came back. Here we go. Slim Slam said Cash should be fresh. He should be. He should be. I'm going to need him to show up. I'm going to need him to come through in this fourth quarter. Mark said no whistle for JB. Of course, no foul. Yeah, it was a lot of contact there. Could have been a foul call. I get why they didn't call it. All right. You know what, though? Like I said, you get knocked down, you get up, you dust yourself off, ball up top. Let's do it. We got 12 more minutes of basketball to play. 12 more minutes. 7:18 said Mitch on the floor. That's what we do. That's what we do. He said foot surgery, what? Being a 7'1" setter, what? I'm going to get on the floor because that's what it takes to win, and I'm a winner. That's Mitchell Robinson, and some people wanted this man shipped out of here for nothing. Bro, what? My guy, Big Mitch? Not Big Mitchie. First to the floor. That might be the inciting incident, if we're being honest. Big Mitch first to the floor. You don't think the rest of the team said, oh, snap, 7'1" demon is back. He diving on the floor for this team. I got to pick my play up because that's exactly what happened. OG Anunoby started locking in defensively. And once that happens, once you got Big Mitch and OG Anunoby locking in defensively, who going to score on that? Tell me who's going to score on that. Here we go. Rock range, Captain Clutch time. Come on, JB, pull this one back out. Now we're going to come out to start this fourth quarter, probably with Campaign, Mitchell Robinson, Deuce McBride, Landry Shamet, and a starter. We'll see what starter comes out. Probably Towns, maybe Towns, no Towns. Are we going to get Robinson Towns? I don't know. But Robinson's starting to hoop here in the second half. That's what we needed. How many minutes has he played so far tonight? Mitchell Robinson's already up to 12 minutes. Already up to 12 minutes. Played 12 minutes last night, not the previous game. Not last night, but the previous game. Adebayo has it up top being guarded by Robinson. coming to his left, hands it off to Robinson. Puts up the floater, gets it to go. Nice tough shot from Duncan Robinson over Mitchell Robinson. Campaign bringing it down. Anunoby is out there with the bench unit. That is the fifth player out there. The 4 bench guys with the bench unit. Campaign coming to his left. Gets it over to Shamit. Shamit back to Payne. Swings it over to McBride. McBride driving to his right. Back to Payne. Payne a right wing 3. Come on, line me up. Let's freaking go, Campaign. I love the audaciousness from Campaign. Let's hoop, Campaign. Let's hoop. Rozier on the right wing. Dancing with it against Anunoby. I don't know if this is the matchup you want to go at, Rozier. I don't know what you want to do. You better give that ball up. You better give that ball up. McBride with a great denial gets it over to Adebayo, back to Rozier. Rozier attacking between the legs, coming to his right, dancing around the Bam screen, all the way to the basket. High floater off glass, can't get it to go. Robinson grabbing the rebound, gets knocked to the floor by Highsmith. You're not going to out-jump me. I'm Mitchell Robinson. I'm 7'1". Arms reach around the globe. You're not going to out-jump me. That's my rebound. Don't foul me, dog. Don't knock me to the floor because you're not big like me. Gyro Castro, what's up, Gyro? DJ Punchy said, where's Bridges? Bridges back to the bench. I thought he had a great end to that third quarter there. He's been pretty solid all night. Pretty solid. McBride has it on the left wing up top to Payne. Payne coming to his left off the Robinson screen, snaking it back to his right hand, pulling it back out. Payne's going to look to attack, driving to his right. Gets it knocked out of his hands. He's diving on it. Ball still loose. Robinson dives on it. And it's a shot clock violation. It's all right. It's all right. It's not really all right, but it's all right. It's all right. Campaign, you got to be a better point guard out there, Campaign. You got to get us into something. You got to get us moving, big dog. Come on. Come on. Shea Gluga said 40-point third quarter. That's what we're talking about. We're not worried about no offense. It's the defense we need to be better. And then when you play good defense, it makes your offense easier. Defense leads to offense. We all know this. We know this. Rozier has it up top, being guarded by McBride. Gets it over to Adebayo, a right wing, wide open look over Robinson, gets it to go. Tom Thibodeau is going to call a timeout. Justice's dad said Hart having a bad game. I don't know if I'd say bad. I think bad is a little too harsh. I wouldn't say it's a bad game. He's having like maybe a subpar game. He's 6 for 11 overall, 12 points, 5 boards, 2 assists. I wouldn't say it's a bad game, and we have higher expectations for Josh Hart, but I wouldn't call it a bad game. Definitely subpar. We have higher expectations for him. He does have a high plus. He's got minus 14. Goddamn, Josh, how you get a minus 14, dog? What were you doing out there? But I thought McBride had a really good first half. Need some more here to start the fourth quarter. The fact that he didn't come in pretty much at all in that third quarter, didn't play a whole lot. Actually, he did. I lied. My bad. He did. I just didn't notice him too much. Vertify said Mitch has a minutes restriction. He does. He 100% does. He's at 13 minutes. Like I said, this is why we looked at it earlier. To start the fourth quarter, knowing he was coming back out. He played 12 minutes the other night in Memphis. He's up to 13 minutes now. I would like to assume that his minutes restriction is 12. and Tom Thibodeau is trying to sneak some more minutes out of him. But Mark said, I need Deuce to stay in. Me too. The defense between Bridges, McBride, and Anunoby needs to be in this game right now. McBride over Josh Hart right now. Need it. Need McBride over Josh Hart tonight. Josh Hart's not having the greatest of games. He's fine. He did what he had to do. But it's got to be a Deuce McBride night tonight. He's got to close the game out. Joel, or Joel. Joel? Palin? What's up, Joel? That's what I'm talking about. That's the way I want Knicks to play, with dignity. Yeah, I'd like the Knicks to never get blown out as well. I would also like that. I would very much want that. Yes. Vertify said 40 after a crummy first half, New York still losing. Yeah, they got some ground to make up. Not going to get it all back in one play. Mark said, I don't want to see Campaign ball handling dish the ball. Yeah, the defense got very stagnant with Campaign handling ball and Miami going zone. He had no answers for it. Chidemia? Usalor? What's up, Chid? Is Cat playing? Cat is playing. I would assume he is coming out now, or he's coming back into the game for Robinson. As Towns isn't, as Shamet dribbles it off his own foot. Get Bridges back into the game. Get Bridges back into the game. Get Shamet out of there. Duncan Robinson down the lane, back up top to Adebayo. Get Shamet out of there, dog. Dribbling it off your own foot in this moment right now? Come on, dog. Duncan Robinson to the basket, gets blocked by a couple of guys, and then out of bounds off of Duncan Robinson. Was it Anunoby? I think it was Anunoby. Came over for a big old block. It's a 7-point game, y'all. It's a 7-point game. Come on. Campaign bringing it down, gets it over to OG. And the Heat are still into that zone. Towns is in the game. Campaign on the right wing. Gets it over to Anunoby on the right wing. Quick catch and fire three. Can't get it to go. Why doesn't Towns just go to the three-point line? Why are you hanging in the paint? They can't guard. If you, it's so frustrating sometimes. Like, it's not the most complicated zone to crack right now. And the Knicks aren't even trying new things. Adebayo, another foul line, pull-up jumper off the pick and pop, gets it to go. Bam can't knock down threes, but he gonna knock down that pick and pop all night long if you keep giving it to him. And it's back to a 9-point game. Over to Anunoby, wide open left corner three for OG. Comes up short. McBride comes flying in, but can't grab the rebound. Here comes Bam bringing it down. And I'm starting to get a little frustrated with our Knicks right now. Come on, y'all. Ball's knocked loose. They shovel a little over to Rozier. Rozier down the lane, puts up the jumper over Towns. Towns trying to guard two people. And Rozier knocks down the floater. McBride has it up top. Josh Hart is at the scores table. I don't want Josh Hart in this game right now. I want Brunson in this game. I want Bridges in this game. I want shooters. If they're going to go to this zone, what the hell is the point of putting Josh Hart in there? McBride fall away too. Can't get it to go. Why is Towns standing in the paint? They're playing a zone, big dog. Get your butt out to the three-point line in the corner and space this thing out. Anunoby, oh my goodness, volleyball spikes that Rozier shot into the third row. And Rozier screaming at the official. And we're going to get a tech? Yeah, we're going to get that tech on Rozier. Come on, dog. Mark said, call timeout, get Cam and Landry out. Yeah, I mean, that's the issue, man. That's the issue. That's why I can't really put blame on people with the minutes police stuff, because it's like, then we got to watch Campaign and Landry Shamet sticking up to start the fourth quarter. Gigi said, I really don't understand this team. One day they look official and the other trash. Towns misses the free throw. It's not the Knicks night. It's not the Knicks night. We missing free throws, y'all. We 6 for 9 from the foul line. Come on, man. Brunson is back into the game. We got Brunson, McBride. Shamet remains in with Josh Hart and Towns. And they feed Rozier to the basket, gets fouled as the Knicks fall asleep. And it's like, what are we doing, man? What are we doing on this? What are we doing? Daniel Malbon said these Knicks need to oil up. Justice's dad said refs hoping some. Nah, I mean, the Knicks are hacking and whacking away right now. Rozier's at the foul line for 2 free throws. It could have been a foul call on Anunoby previously, and they let that contact slide as Rozier knocks down a free throw. Back to 9. Oh, no, it's 12. Excuse me, back to 12. 12-point game. Kenny said defense sleeping again. As Rozier does miss the second free throw. I wish we could keep Mitchell Robinson in the game, but obviously you got the minutes restriction. Got to bring Bridges back in eventually here. You got to get Shamet out. Brunson has it up top. Rozier switches onto him. Gets it over to McBride. McBride pass fake. Steps back, pulling it back out. The Heat are in the zone, and the Knicks just have no answers right now. Brunson blows past the defense. Righty layup, gets it to go. Why is Karl-Anthony Towns standing in the paint, man? Can we get Karl-Anthony Towns spread out to the three-point line in the corner just to cause the defense to have to look at him a different way? Like, why is he just standing there? Tibbs, brother, Towns, and everybody. Can y'all just figure this out? Adebayo on the left wing, high post being guarded by Towns. Step back, mid-range jumper, gets fouled by Karl-Anthony Towns. He's going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws. Daniel Malbon said we need unguardable Brunson. Even if you get that, you're not going to pull this game out unless you get some defensive stops. And the Knicks have shown an inability to get some defensive stops tonight. 718 Fresh said Knicks look checked out. Dog, they just made a, 12-0 run. What are you talking about they look checked out? Come on, dog. Two Toxic Kitties said Knicks sleepwalking again. Adebayo knocks down the first one. I don't know what y'all mean, man. I don't know what y'all mean. Rock Range said that's on Tibbs. What's on Tibbs? What's on Tibbs, Rock Range? Isaiah Gardner said, Deuce should have played more minutes than McHale. He's thinking up the place. McHale? McHale's been pretty fine tonight. Deuce he hit 2 threes in the first half. And that's pretty much all he did, dog. Brunson bringing it down. Adebayo does miss the second free throw. It's an 11-point game. Brunson coming to his left. Being guarded by Rozier. Gets it over to McBride in the corner. Jab step, jab step, jab step. Driving to his right. Puts up the mid-range jumper. Can't get it to go. I need Bridges and McBride in the game at the same time. Get Josh Hart out of there. I love Josh Hart, but this is not the matchup I want him in right now. I want nothing but shooters. Why is Shamet still in the game? Bam Adebayo dribbles it off his own foot. Ball going back to the Knicks. Knicks going to have their opportunities here. Naz Deland, what's up, Naz Deland? Kiana Bryan, what's up, Kiana? Stop blaming the New York Knickerbockers coach. The players are playing like crap. I agree with you. It's not 100% on Tibbs. Towns down the lane, gets fouled. He's going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws. And it's not all on Tibbs. He's not helping him. He's not really helping him right now. I need more from Tom Thibodeau for sure. But the players got to play better. I'm looking out on the court. Why is Karl-Anthony Towns, has he never seen a 1-3-1 zone before? Why are you standing in the paint in a 1-3-1 zone? You're literally irrelevant in that spot. You know? If you spread out to the 3-point line and you have another player on the wing, you're forcing one guy to guard 2, and the other guy's forced to get out of the paint and hedge towards you a little bit, and that can allow Brunson, then you just go one-on-one and tell Brunson, well, beat your defender off the bounce, which he can do, for sure, as Towns knocks down a free throw. And then they're in rotation. Bam Adebayo's got to hustle back to the front of the rim, and then you got Towns standing at the 3-point line, and then Brunson, now you have Towns on the wing, and you have Bridges or Anunoby in the corner, and it's why is that difficult? What are we doing? Michael Rogers said Towns looking stupid out there. I'm not going to agree, but I'm not going to disagree. Adebayo hands it off to Robinson. Down the lane, puts up the floater. Comes up short, but gets a nice friendly bounce as he gets to the drop. Towns did knock down the second free throw as well. Brunson's going to bring it down. 6:30 to go. Brunson has it up top. Gets it over to Towns. Towns being guarded by Highsmith, driving to his right, blowing past the defense into the paint against Bam Adebayo. Gets the layup to go. A lot of contact. Towns gets the basket anyway. Good verticality from Adebayo. I didn't think that was a foul. Mark said, get Landry Shamet out of the game. Shamet slips and falls. Duncan Robinson pocket pass to Bam in the paint. Goes right into Brunson. And a foul on JB. 6 minutes to go. Justice's dad said, no Knicks with the plus-minus tonight. Yeah, McBride, some of the bench guys had a plus-minus at halftime, but they have not come through and played well here in the second half. Christopher, what's up, Chris? We're losing this one. It's a 9-point game with 6 minutes to go, and the Knicks have not shown a propensity to be able to stop this Miami offense tonight. Bam is having his way a little bit as he knocks down the first free throw. He's having his way a little bit. And if the Knicks can't get defensive stops, they're not going to win the game. Shamet finally checks out of the game. Joel said New York Knicks need Mike Woodson. It's the reason why Mike Woodson had to go to college, dog. He's not an NBA coach anymore. He's great. Probably a good assistant coach. As Adebayo misses another free throw. Okay, missed free throws. And if the Knicks can get some buckets here, we'll help them get back into the game. The Knicks have their starting 5 out there, but McBride is in for Bridges. McBride's going to pull it back out, has it on the left wing. He's going to shoot this 3. Nope, gets it back up top to Brunson. Brunson being guarded by Rozier. Inside the Towns, gets knocked out of his hands, out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Knicks with 2.9 to go on the clock. 5:40 to go in the game. AP said, hit those likes for Sheffy with the thumbs up. The Knicks get a thumbs down. I feel you, dog. McBride's got a fire with the shot clock one, and he knocks it down. Okay, Deucey. Okay, Deucey. Finally got one to go here in the second half. 7-point game. Tyler Herro is back into the game. Knicks are going to have to watch him. Towns fouls out of Bio. That's 4 fouls with Towns. DJ Punchy said he got fired with a winning record. Yeah, man, that was over 10 years ago. That was over 10 years ago, man. The reason why he has not been rehired anywhere. Shout out to him. He's great. Great coach for his time. Time has passed. Herro has it up top, being guarded by Anunoby. Behind the back, dancing. Anunoby sliding them feet, man. Staying in front of him. Great defense from OG. Herro off the screen, down the lane. High floater off glass. Can't get it to go. Ton of contact. No foul call. Tyler Herro in the heat. I'd be upset if I was them. Either way, the Knicks got to look to take advantage. It's a 5-on-4. Brunson down the lane, puts up the floater, gets it to go. It's a 5-point game with 5 minutes to go. 5-point game, 5 minutes to go. We get a timeout. We get a stoppage to get a breather. 5 points. 5-point game, 5 minutes to go. That's an eternity in the NBA. And we got the best clutch player in the league right now on our team. Knicks are going to have their opportunity to steal this one here in Miami. Right? And if you can walk away with a win, walking away with your heads held high, like, all right, we didn't play our best. We had to grind it out. We had to steal this one in Miami, but a win is a win is a win. Mark said Indiana didn't even want him. Indiana is trash this year. Yeah, I mean, he talked about it. Didn't he do a press conference where he said, my time coaching may be past? Didn't he say something along those lines? This may be it for me. You know, we look around the league, everybody. NBA coaches are like 40 years old now. Right? Like, this is probably the last stop for Mike Budenholzer. This is definitely the last stop for Tom Thibodeau. Whenever he's done being the coach of the New York Knicks, he will be done being a coach in the NBA. Like, you have to go out and find a younger coach, which is why I thought it was very important to hold on to Johnny Bryant. And it's very clear that Johnny Bryant wanted to be a part or wanted to be around Donovan Mitchell. I would assume that when the time comes to interview coaches for the next head coaching job in the Knicks, whenever that time may be, it may be the summer, it may be the summer after that, it may be the summer after that, who knows? Whenever that time comes, I assume Johnny Bryant's going to get a call, and they're going to say, hey, come interview for this head coaching job. And we'll see where they go. But it will be a very, very young coach as the next coach of the Knicks. It will not be Mike Woodson. It will not be Mark Jackson. I'm sure they'll interview Dan Hurley just for the heck of it. But Dan Hurley is, in his 40s? Yeah, pretty young guy. Escape Artist said no team will hire Tibbs when he's done here. He's 67. I don't even know if he would want to go coach another team. Like, this was very clearly from the moment he was hired his last stop. You know? And there's nothing wrong with that. He's had a great coaching career. He did his thing. Time to move on. Time to hand the reins off to the younger generation. You're seeing a very young generation of coaches pick up the reins now. Spoelstra's still young, and he's been a coach forever now, it feels like. Spoelstra's still young. Mark Daigneault is on the way up, and he's very young. Joe Mazzulla is very young. He's on the way up. Ime Udoka, he's on the way up. He's very young. You know, even Greg Popovich may have coached his last NBA game. Greg Popovich may be out. You know, obviously it's more related to health concerns, but, you know, I hope he's all right, and I hope he can call it quits on his own accord, but, you know, like, league's getting younger, man. League's getting younger with coaches. Here we go. We're back into it. Keenahara, what's up, Keenahara? How's our boy Mitchie? He had a pretty bad first half, but made some really important plays in the second half to get our Knicks back into it. The Knicks were down by 20 in the first half, and they're back into it here. It's a 5-point game. Duncan Robinson puts up the three, can't get it to go. Towns with the rebound. It's a 5-point game, 100-95, 4:30 to go here in the fourth quarter. So we're back into it. Mitchell Robinson was a part of the group that made the big run to get back into it. Brunson has it in the post against Highsmith, backing him down, stops, turns, fall away baseline jumper, comes up short, but gets a nice friendly bounce, and it's a one-possession game, 3-point game now, y'all. 4:18 to go. Highsmith bringing it down. Has it on the left wing, gets it up top to Herro. Herro being guarded by Anunoby. Coming to his left, Puts up the straightaway three, gets blocked by OG. Towns knocks it out of Adebayo's hands. Anunoby, quick pass to Brunson. Brunson down the lane, Euro stepping. Righty layup, gets it to go. It's a 1-point game. Defense leading to, look at OG. Nod in the head, yeah, I did that. I did that. Defense leading to offense. That's how you do it, baby. That's how you do it. 9-0 run for the Knicks over the last 2 minutes. 100-99. Bam has it up top, being guarded by Towns. Coming to his left, hands it off to Robinson. Coming to his right, puts it up over Josh Hart, comes up well short. McBride with the rebound. Let's take the lead. Deuce McBride shot out of a cannon coming to his left. Oh, Davion Mitchell just comes in, rips it out of his hands, and a foul on Deuce McBride. Davion Mitchell, talk about shot out of a cannon, came out of nowhere to get right up in Deuce McBride's handle and rip that ball out of his hands. You got to be cognizant, Deuce. You got to be ready to go, dog. Escape artist said Deuce got deuced. Yes, he did. That was Deuce on Deuce crime right there. Davion Mitchell, Deuce McBride doing the Spider-Man meme in that moment. As Davion Mitchell misses a free throw. We love when our opponents misses free throws, y'all. We love it. We love it. Keenan Hart said, yeah, Deuce got mugged. Yeah, Davion Mitchell ran up on him and said, give me that ball, dog, and walked away with it. 3:30 to go. Davion Mitchell missed the first one, and he misses the second one. You not built for prime time, baby. You not built for prime time. Captain Clutch, Jalen Brunson bringing the ball down. You know he got the Superman cape on. It's closing time. And what does JB do? He closes them out. Another one, Captain. We need another one tonight. Brunson coming to his left and gets the foul call on Duncan Robinson. Stop fouling me, dog. Stop fouling me. Get him out of here. Don't complain, Duncan Robinson. You're not that guy, brother. You're not going to get the benefit of the doubt. We're going to get a timeout here. We're going to get a timeout. We're going to catch our breath. And we're going to pull this one out with a victory. And we all going to go to bed with smiles on our faces tonight because, God damn it, we deserve it. We deserve it. Keenan Hart said, Mitchie's no snitch. You should have seen it, Keenan Hart. You should have seen it. Mitchell Robinson, ball was loose. It was down on the floor. Knicks were down like 14 at the time. They were chipping away at the lead. They were chipping away at it. Very, very small chips here and there. And then all of a sudden, the ball is loose out by the three-point line. And nobody's going to get it. There's two Miami Heat players jogging to it like, oh, cool, we're going to pick up this ball. Mitchell Robinson said, nah, I want that ball. Dove for it. Full head of steam. 7'1", 260 pounds, fresh off of the ankle surgery. Second game back in the lineup, said, nah, my ball. Dove on it and won the ball. Got the jump ball, one possession, won the jump ball. Ended up changing the momentum of the game. I'm putting it on Mitchell Robinson's head. Huge play from Big Mitch in that moment. And then he got a block, grabbed the rebound, grabbed an offensive rebound, kicked it back out. And then from there on, we was hooping. We're right back into it, and that helped us get to the spot where we are right now, where it's a one-point game, 100-99, 3:13 to go. Let's get to it. Let's close it out. Come on, Captain Clutch. You got another one in you. I know you got another one in you. Ain't nobody do it like you, JB. Come on. Namar, what's up, Namar? We definitely deserve it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Nobody deserves it more than Knicks fans. Don't ever let anybody tell you otherwise. JB has it up top, being guarded by Mitchell. Crosses over to his right, steps back, hesitation move over to McBride, catches, pump fakes, coming to his right, ooh, crosses over, hesitation, mid-range pull-up jumper, over Tyler Herro, buckets, baby. You can't guard me, Herro. All-star who? All-star, you can't guard me. Knicks take the lead. They take a one-point lead here, 101-100. First lead of the night. They traded about 19 points earlier in the first half. Mitchell up top, quick cross up to his left, loses it. The ball is loose. Towns had it, lost it. Anunoby picks it up. Home run pass, terrible pass from OG. Mitchell picks it off and saves it over. Josh Hart jumps it, and it's out of bounds off of the Knicks. Come on, OG. Just walk it down, big dog. We want a basket. Just walk it down. Terrible pass from OG. Justice's dad said, Cat has 14s. You got to find ways to contribute. We don't got it offensively going. You got to find ways to contribute. And he does that. He does that. Yak said, is the dude who gave up on the year still here? Probably not. Probably not. Robinson down the lane, has it at the foul line, kicks it out to Tyler Herro. Tyler Herro has it up top, being guarded by Anunoby. Coming to his right, off the BAM screen, driving it down, a pull-up three. He's been off all night, and of course that's the one he gets at the go. He rattles it in. He's been off all night, especially in that third quarter, and of course that one goes down. Tyler Herro is also clutch. Don't forget it. McBride has it up top, gets it over to Brunson. Brunson being guarded by Davion Mitchell, who's a fantastic defender. We just saw him pick the pocket of Deuce McBride earlier, so Brunson got to be careful here. Brunson coming to his right off a couple of screens. Inside pass to Josh Hart. Josh Hart has it in the paint. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Being guarded by Herro, who gets up into him. Step back, left wing three for OG. Comes up short. Duncan Robinson, good box out and rebound. Come on, Knicks, we can get a better shot than that. Under 2 minutes to go. It's a 2-point game. Herro bringing it down, 103-100. Herro has it up top. He's going to be picked up by OG Anunoby. And the Miami Heat are going to call a timeout. No, it's an 8-second in the backcourt violation from Tyler Herro, who didn't bring the ball down fast enough to get past the half-court line. It's a turnover. Ball going back to the Knicks. What are you doing, Tyler Herro? I thought they called a timeout. What are you doing, Herro? Just walking the ball down all nonchalant like this isn't go time, buddy. It's go time. Brunson has it up top. 1:40 to go. Coming to his right off a Josh Hart screen. Oh, a pull-up three. He's been hitting that all season. Comes up short. Can't get that one to go. Tyler Herro with the rebound. He's going to bring it down. Needed that one, JB. We needed that one. Herro has it up top, being guarded by McBride. Where are we going? Where are we going? Coming to his left. A lot of hesitation from the Heat players here. Step back, fall away, long two over McBride. Tyler Herro coming up clutch. 2 back-to-back baskets for Tyler Herro. That one out of the mid-range, 105-100. The Knicks need to answer here. Brunson gets it over to McBride. McBride coming to his left, driving it down in the paint. Throws a terrible lob to Anunoby, but he gets fouled. Anunoby went up there to try to grab it. Terrible pass from Deuce McBride. It was way off in the pass on the lob attempt to OG Anunoby. The audaciousness to throw a lob to OG. When was the last time we saw somebody throw a lob to OG as he cut along the baseline? Either way, ends up as a positive for the Knicks, as OG Anunoby is going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws. But it will only be a positive if OG knocks down both of these 3. Oh, no, it's not in the shot attempt. What are we doing? How is that not a shot attempt? Tom Thibodeau uses a timeout here. The Knicks have 1 more timeout remaining. Miami still has 2. We got 1 minute and 6 seconds to go. And the Knicks are down by 4. Knicks are down by 4. Justice's dad said OG 4 for 9 from 3. I mean, he's rounding back into form. Starting to round back into form. He had a great game against Memphis. He's having a pretty damn good game again here tonight in Miami. Overall, we got 23 for JB. We got 19 for Towns with 14 big old rebounds. Anunoby with 18. Like we're getting third option OG Anunoby back again. He had 6 rebounds and 5 assists. Bridges with 4 boards and 7 assists. I love Josh Hart. I absolutely adore Josh Hart. Can we get Mikal Bridges in for Josh Hart? Mikal Bridges has been far better than Josh Hart tonight. I love Josh Hart. Mikal Bridges has been better than Josh Hart tonight. I need Bridges in there for Josh Hart. I need it. I need it. Right? You need the threat of Mikal Bridges' offense. He's got 7 assists tonight. He's hooping. Come on, man. Come on. 105-101. 1 minute to go. Come on, Knicks. Justice's dad said JB 2 for 10 from 3, sad face. He don't got it going from the 3-point range tonight, so you got to get it by 2s. Got to get it inside. We know that's where the Knicks are best at anyway. Justice's dad said Herro's gunning. All right, here we go. Brunson's going to inbound it. Brunson, got to get it in, gets it into Towns. Okay. Towns gets it over to Anunoby. Anunoby over to Brunson. Brunson on the right wing, catches, pump fakes. Driving to his right, step back, pump fake, fall away over Highsmith, high arcing 3, can't get it to go. Anunoby right there for the tip up and in. He's been fantastic tonight. Forget having a good game, he's having a great game. 2 great games in a row for OG Anunoby. He's played fantastic defense all night long, and he is contributing heavily offensively here tonight, both as a shooter, as a slasher, as a rebounder, all of it. Herro gets over to Highsmith. Highsmith, the right wing 3. Come on. Comes up short. Josh Hart gets a running start with the rebound. Bringing it down. Hands it off to JB. JB has it on the right wing. Attacking. Quickly goes to the basket. Scoop lay with the right hand. Gets it to go. Oh, just like that. It's a tie ball game, y'all. Just like that. Captain Clutch. Just when we needed him most. Brought out the Superman cape. We got 26 seconds to go. Knicks need a defensive stop and a score. And we're going to run out of here in Miami. Stealing this one here. It's a heist out here. It's a heist out here in Miami. We trying to run away with it. 19-point deficit. Here we go. Get a stop, Knicks. Get a stop. Let's refresh. Let's make sure we good to go. Let's make sure we are good to go. By the way, y'all, no pressures to Chua tonight. No pressures to Chua tonight. They just panned over to him sitting on the bench. I forgot he's even on this team. No pressures to Chua tonight. Back to being third string center. I like Precious. He's situational. We don't got to force the Precious thing. I like the rotation where it's at. Shaman is the only guy who I'm like, I don't know about that. But I like where it's at. Tied ball game. 105, 20 seconds to go. We need a defensive stop, y'all. Here we go. I can never look at chat because I know y'all be in there spoiling. I know y'all are in the future. I get it. I'm streaming the game. If you guys don't know, I'm streaming the game on, like, what I'm watching is a stream of the game. I'm using the Gotham Sports app. I paid for it, so I'm going to use it. Using the Gotham Sports app to stream the game. So the game's already going to be slightly delayed from a live feed. And then obviously, you guys are watching a stream of me. So I'm going to be even more delayed. So I'm probably, you guys can let me know, 30 to 40 seconds behind you guys. And I have my stream settings set to low latency, but it's as best as it can get. A stream of a stream, you know I'm going to be slightly behind. So I don't know what's going to happen. I'm not going to look at the chat. I wish I could look at the chat right now, interact with you guys some more. But here we go. Final possession. They get it into Herro. Should be the final possession. Herro has it up top, being guarded by, hike them pants. When OG does that, he gonna lock you up, Tyler Herro. Come on, one-on-one on an island. Everybody else standing along the baseline. Here we go. This is old school basketball right here. Let's get to it. They gonna send a screen. Come on, dog, go one-on-one. Coming to his right, McBride switches onto him. McBride's a good defender, but Herro can shoot over him. Gets to the mid-range, pull-up jumper. Can't get it to go, long rebound. Anunoby rips that rebound away, and the Knicks call a timeout. There we go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. 3.5 to go. That's what I'm talking about. Big defensive stuff for the Knicks. Now they can they pull off the heist of the century? Can they pull off the heist of the century out there in Miami, Florida? Pick up this victory, go home, wave goodbye to the audience. This is MSG South right here. I let the timer take down way too far. I was supposed to stop it at 3.5. Either way, here we go. OG Anunoby's been phenomenal tonight. He's been active. He's crashing the boards. He's being a good ball mover. He's knocking down his threes tonight. He's everything you want from OG. He's giving you. He's had moments where he's guarded Bam tonight very effectively. He's had moments where right now, he's guarding Tyler Herro majority of this second half, and Herro has struggled overall. He did knock down 2 huge clutch plays for them earlier. Missed that one there, overdeuced McBride. The team defense has been spectacular in the second half for the most part. Obviously, they not a great defensive team. Obviously, they've had their missteps. But overall, man, you knew this was coming. You knew. Once Clyde Frazier made the call earlier in the game that Miami Heat have given up the most double-digit leads in the NBA this season, you knew it was going to happen. This team's too good to not go down without a fight, right? And Miami is not special. They're not a special team. They're not no Boston. They're not no OKC. They're not no Cleveland. You can come back on these dudes. Here we go. Knicks need a basket. Walk away with a victory, y'all. Get this score. Let's walk away with a victory. Come on. Captain Clutch. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Watch this. Come on, Captain Clutch. Come on, Captain. Here we go. Come on, Cap. Here we go. Bridges got to get it in. Gets it into JB. JB on the right wing. Driving it down. Steps back. Pump fakes over to Bridges. He got it. He got to get it over to Bridges. He gets the block. They brought the double team over. Bridges, you gotta sneak out of it. Well, he couldn't sneak out of there because they brought the double team over, so he had to be an escape valve. All right. Overtime, baby. Overtime, baby. 5 more minutes. Throw 5 more minutes up on the clock. Let's get some basketball going. Oh, snap. Hats falling all over the place. This is not the hat I was wearing. This is the hat I was wearing. 5 more minutes. Throw 5 more minutes up there. Who don't love basketball, man? We get 5 more minutes of basketball, getting to watch our favorite team. Let's just walk out of here with a victory. 5 more minutes. As long as we walk out of here with a victory, we're going to go to bed with a smile on our face. The faded 5th quarter, Russell Field, you know it. You know we're going to that faded 5th quarter. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Can I change it to overtime? I can. Will I change it to overtime? I will not. I'm going to leave it and have it say 5th quarter because that's what I like doing. Let's make sure we also get 5 minutes on the clock and not 12 because it is set up for, obviously, 12 minutes. Boom. Boom. Cool. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Perfect. AP said, at least not an automatic loss. Hey, man, I like basketball. I like basketball. So getting more basketball here, I like it. I like it. Justice's dad said, bench McHale, damn, go big. I mean, you needed shot makers, man. You needed shot makers. There was only 2.5 on the clock. Ray said, get the hell out of here. He is great. What are we talking about? I don't even know. Keenan Hart said he's not good enough. Ray, what are we talking about? Why didn't Achua play? Oh, that's who we're talking about, Precious Achua. Because we got Mitchell Robinson back. Precious Achua is back to being third on the depth chart, and that's fine. That's fine. He is a situational player. He matches up well in certain situations. Probably not going to help you tonight. Mitchell Robinson, I thought, was fantastic in the second half. Thought he was pretty brutal in that first half. But, you know, now that you got Big Mitchie back, we're going to be all right. We're going to be solid moving forward. Here we go. Start of the faded fifth quarter, overtime. Chi said, Tibbs sucks. He should have tried to play for Cat. We talking about Karl Anthony Towns, who couldn't knock down a shot all game long? There is no play you're going to draw up with 2.5 seconds to go on the clock. The play is get the ball to my best player and have him make a play. That is the play, dog. That is the play. And that's what they did. They got it to Brunson. The Heat showed a double team. He got it over to Bridges. Bridges had it in the corner. Miami closed out quickly. He had to get it up. He had to get it up with the shot clock winding down and got blocked in the corner. Here we go. There we go. Chi said he's the best player. Come on, dog. Stop trolling me, Chi. Stop trolling me. You know who the best player is. There's never been in doubt who the best player on this team is. You could like Towns more. That's fine. I'm not telling you who to like. Jalen Brunson's the best player on this team, bar none. Not even close. Mitchell has it up top, being guarded by McBride. Gets it over to Herro. Herro coming to his right off the Khalil Ware screen. Kicks it out. Hands it off to Mitchell. Mitchell on the right wing, being guarded by Brunson. Gets it over to Bam. Bam in the high post, being guarded by Anunoby. Faces up, jab step, fall away long two over OG. Ooh, Bam out of bio, my goodness. Tough shot. Can you miss tonight, big dog? Can you miss a shot, big dog? I'd appreciate it if you could miss a shot. I'd appreciate it. The Knicks, by the way, are 4-0 in overtime. Can we make it 5-0? Come on. Doug, what's up, Doug? McBride inside the Josh Hart, kicks it out to Brunson. Being guarded by Highsmith. Great closeout from Highsmith. Doesn't go for the pump fake. Brunson leaning in. Pump fakes again. Now puts up a fall away baseline jumper. Gets it to go. You can't guard me, dog. You can't guard me. That was fantastic defense. That was fantastic defense from Hayward Highsmith. And it don't even matter. Davion Mitchell has it up top, being guarded by McBride. Trying to get it over to Herro. Good denial defense from the Knicks. They get it over to Ware. Ware hands it off to Herro. Coming to his right. Loses it. Picks it back up. Josh Hart chasing. Down the lane. Puts up the one-handed floater. Can't get it to go. Brunson with the rebound. Let's take the lead, y'all. Brunson down the lane. Kicks it over to Josh Hart. Josh Hart back to Brunson. Brunson has it up top. Calling for a screen from Towns. Coming to his left off the Towns screen. Driving it down. Pocket pass to Towns. Catches in the high post. One-legged fall away base, mid-range jumper. Can't get it to go. Josh Hart comes flying in. Takes a tough fall from Josh Hart. Got his legs taken out. Wild play from Josh. Fell flat on his back. He's still in the backcourt. Two players in the backcourt. Duncan Robinson and Josh Hart. Now they're both, Tyler Herro. Now they're both back up and they're down. Josh Hart wincing a little bit, but he seems fine. Adebayo has it against Anunoby again. Swings through to his right. Stops, turns. Fall away jumper over OG. Fantastic defense. Does not matter. Bam Adebayo is unguardable tonight. He is knocking down that little mid-range jumper in the paint. He cannot miss right now. Heat back up by 2. Brunson over to McBride. McBride has it up top. 3 minutes to go. Gets it over to Brunson. Brunson being guarded by Mitchell. Coming to his left, behind the back over to McBride. A right wing 3, no hesitation. Comes up short, long rebound. Herro has it, and he's shot out of cannon. He's pushing it. A pull-up 3 in transition for Herro. A terrible shot. He comes up short. Anunoby with a big old strong rebound. Here comes JB. I love the way OG Anunoby is rebounding the ball tonight. He is all over the place on the court. Brunson coming to his left off the OG screen. Swings it over to Hart. Josh Hart back up top to Brunson. A lot of walking around from our Knicks. Coming to his left off the Anunoby screen, a pull-up straightaway 3 for Brunson. That's how you do it, Tyler Herro. You want to talk about pull-up straightaway 3s? That's how you do it. Jalen Brunson gives the Knicks a lead, 110 to 109. Get a defensive stop. Come on, Knicks, get a defensive stop. We need it. Herro coming to his left. Has it up top. Throws it over the top to Bam. Good defense from Anunoby to force him out by the three-point line. Jab step, coming to his left, loses it, falls on the floor. It's got to be a jump ball. And it is a jump ball, baby. It is a jump ball. Fantastic defense from OG. Josh Hart came over to help. Here we go. Jump ball between Anunoby and Bam Adebayo. Bam should win it, but you never know. You never know. Justice's dad said, came back 19 down. Yeah, this is what we do, baby. This is what we do. You don't stop. You keep grinding it out. You find ways to win. You build good habits, and you keep it moving. It's not going to work every night, but if you can get it to work most nights, you're going to put yourselves in a position to be very successful. Here we go. 110-109. Come on, y'all. Come on. Let's get to this jump ball. Come on. OG versus Bam at the foul line over on the Heat side of the basket, Heat side of the court. Anunoby knocks it. Josh Hart picks it up. Anunoby, beautiful play. Josh Hart against Tyler Herro. You got to kick it out. He's got to kick it out. He's got to kick it out. Kicks it out. Anunoby driving it down all the way down. Gets fouled by Khalil Ware. Josh Hart, OG, Anunoby. The ESP is there, baby. Did you see that? OG, let me point this out to y'all real quick. Because I'm sure some of y'all didn't even notice it. On the jump ball, OG Anunoby wrapped his hand before the jump ball. The ref was about to throw it up. OG Anunoby quickly wrapped his hand around Bam Adebayo's to pull his arm down and lift himself up just the inch he needed so he could pull himself up as Anunoby knocks down the free throw. Thank you, OG. OG pulls himself up and then volleyball spikes that ball over towards the Knicks side of the court because he knows if it's a loose ball situation, you know who's going to get to it? Our chaos engine, Josh Hart. And you know who got to it? Our chaos engine, Josh Hart. And then Josh Hart with the wherewithal to know, let me not force it right now as Anunoby misses the second free throw. Come on, OG, we needed that. He knows not to force it, waited, OG, as the trailer gets fouled by Khalil Ware. Now, he split the free throws. We needed both of them, OG, but here we go. We need one more defensive stop. Tyler Herro gets caught in the air, over to Bam. Great defense from the Knicks. Over to Mitchell. Mitchell driving to his left on McBride. Down the lane, scoop away with the left hand. Can't get it to go. Great defense from Deuce McBride. Great defense from the Knicks right now. Third quarter, overtime, fourth quarter, it don't matter. The Knicks showing up right now defensively, getting the stops we need to get. Jalen Brunson has it up top, being guarded by Davion Mitchell. Calling for a screen from OG. The Brunson and OG show. That's what it's been tonight. Brunson driving to his left, down the lane, in the paint, kicks it out. Josh Hart up top, driving to his right, down the lane, into the basket, gets the layup. Good to go, baby. Josh Hart, too big, too strong, too talented. That's what I'm talking about. Where's my foul call? Flex on him, Josh. Show him the muscles, Josh. Show him the muscles, baby. They can't guard you. They can't guard you. Bring me to 5-0 in overtime. Josh Hart holding that back. He holding that. You know he's gonna be a big ass bruise on his back tonight. Going to be a giant bruise on his back tonight. Come on, man. Mark said, got fouled too, no whistle. That's because New York plays through the whistle. He did get fouled. Highsmith, Burks, hanging all over him. He too big, he too strong. That's what you need to do to defend Josh Hart. You got to foul him. Come on, man. And we got 400 people in the stream right now. My goodness, everybody tuning in for the Knicks right now for the 19-point comeback. If you're in the stream right now and you haven't hit the thumbs up button and you're enjoying the content, please go ahead, hit that thumbs up button, like the stream. And if you're new around here, hit the subscribe button. Come hang out with us. We do every single Knicks game of every single season, and best believe we bring the energy for every single game. And every now and again, we dabble in some other games every now and again. If the games are good enough, we'll tune into those. But we do every single Knicks game. We don't miss games, y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. It's been a fun night. Knicks with the 19-point comeback. It was doom and gloom at fourth quarter. I mean, at halftime. It was doom and gloom at halftime, and now all of a sudden, here we are. Justice's dad said JB over Bam, both 30-point efforts. I mean, Bam is hooping for sure. He is definitely doing his thing. 113-109, Knicks with a 4-point lead, 1:15 to go. Obviously, the game's not over yet. An eternity remains. An eternity in basketball remains. Mitchell's going to inbound it. Knicks with the same lineup out there, not making any lineup changes right now. Mitchell gets it into Duncan Robinson, back to Davion Mitchell. Coming to his right, off the Bam screen, driving it down against Anunoby, pulls it back out. Throws it over the top to Bam, back out to Mitchell. Mitchell wide open on the right wing for a three. High arcing three, can't get it to go. Bam with the rebound, gets it knocked out of his hands by Josh Hart. Oh my goodness, Bam was wide open under the basket against Jalen Brunson. Josh Hart came over, said, give me that ball, dog. And now here comes JB, he has it up top. This should be over. Put the dagger in him, JB, put the dagger in him. JB has it up top being guarded by Highsmith. He's taking advantage of this matchup all night. Highsmith a good defender, but it don't matter when you at the caliber that JB is. Driving to his right, down the lane, takes the contact, gets the foul call. He's going to the foul line for 2 free throws. You can't guard me, dog. You got your hands all over me. Get off of me. Get off me. Stop sending me to the foul line. Let me get buckets. It don't matter, though, because I'm so goddamn clutch. I'm going to knock down these free throws anyway, nice and easy. 113-109. 4-point lead for the Knicks. JB, make it 6 for me. Captain Clutch, make it 6 for me, dog. Come on. MVP chance, loud as hell in MSG South down there in Miami. Let them know, Knicks fans. Let them know down there. Brunson at the foul line. Come on, knock down the first one. Let's celebrate. Come on, JB. Can't be missing free throws in this situation. 42 seconds to go. I let my timer tick too far down. 42 seconds to go. Mitchell Robinson checks in. Okay, Tibbs. All right, he getting a little crazy. I don't know if I'd bring in, he's just coming back. This is only his second game back. Tom Thibodeau loves himself some Mitchell Robinson. Scores off? My bad. I got you. There you go. Thank you, AP. Got to fix it. JB has it up top. Come on. There you go. Knock down the second one. I'll take the second one. I'll take it. I wanted both, but I'll take one at least. Adebayo rushing it down. Hands it off to Robinson. Great defense from Josh Hart, not letting him get the 3 off. Driving to his left, picks his dribble up. Great denial defense over to Herro. Herro spots up for a 3. Well short, long rebound. Josh Hart can't save it, but it's going to the Knicks anyway. And Spoelstra, he's thinking about challenging. He's looking at his coaching staff. 28 seconds to go. 28 seconds, AP. And Spoelstra's going to call a timeout and use this challenge. It looked like it was off of Hayward Highsmith's head, but the Knicks probably touched it last. JB. Look, JB got his hand in there. So we're going to get a break. 114-109, 5-point lead for the Knicks with 28 seconds to go. All we need is one more defensive stop, and that'll be curtains. One more defensive stop, that'll be curtains. Whether Miami wins this challenge or not, we need one more defensive stop, and this one's curtains. We can walk out of here with a victory. 5-0 in overtime is what that will make the Knicks if they could pull this one out. It's likely they'll pull it out, but we've seen crazier things happen. Game's not over yet. Best believe game's not over yet. We've seen crazier things happen. Lionel said, fix the scoreboard. I got you. It's 114 now. I got you. Chi-Chi said, although Captain Clutch is doing his thing, Cash should be the #1 option. Did you watch the game, Chi-Chi? Did you see how terrible Karl Anthony Towns has been these last 2 games? Come on, dog. We're not having this conversation. We know who the best player on a team is. We know who the best point guard in the Eastern Conference is. We know who the second best point guard in the NBA is. As Captain Clutch is Jalen Brunson is not even close. Stop talking down on my guy's name, dog. It's not Karl Anthony Towns, right? Karl Anthony Towns is great, playing off of JB, and it is what it is. Mark L. Mark with a C. What's up, Mark? Although I appreciate the comeback so far, we simply suck. Come on, dog. Where the vibes at? Come on, man. You can't enjoy no basketball games anymore, Mark? What are we talking about? Enjoy basketball. This is an incredible game. Miami and New York making plays down the stretch, going into overtime, and we gonna sulk that the Knicks didn't blow Miami out tonight? Come on, man. Come on. AP said this should not have been the mountain climbing it was, but we'll take it. I mean, look, man, sometimes it happens. Would you like for it to happen? No. You would like for the Knicks to come in and handle business and beat an inferior team. Of course. But Miami's going to show up to play the Knicks hard. It happens every time. The Miami Heat can throw out 5 G Leaguers out there, and they're going to play hard knowing that what the rivalry means between Miami and New York. It's always going to be a tough, hard-fought game, and we just got to enjoy it. You just got to enjoy the ride. Would I like for the Knicks to have gone down by 19 points? Of course not. But you know what? It's a character-building win. Ultimately, at the end of the day, it is a character-building win. You don't got it every night. You don't got the shot every night. But you could bring your heart, you could bring your hustle. Daniel Malbon said, this is why I call him Unguardable Brunson, because he's unguardable. He is unguardable. How many times tonight have I said Hayward Highsmith or Davion Mitchell played some fantastic defense, and ultimately it did not matter because JB got the bucket anyway. You know? There's been a couple of times tonight where Bam Adebayo has done that. There's been a couple of times tonight where Tyler Herro has done that. But you know, time and time again, JB does it every single time down. Side out of bounds. They put 2 more seconds on the shot clock. They call the foul on Jalen Brunson. Miami still loses their timeout. They have no timeouts remaining. The Knicks have 2 timeouts. Come on, man. That's a little ticky-tack foul. I'm looking at the replay now. That's a little ticky-tack foul on JB. Come on, man. What do they call it? What kind of contact do they call it? Not incidental contact, but like it's whatever. It's marginal contact. Come on, man. It's marginal contact. Get that out of here. Mark said, how's that a foul? They're just trying to keep the game competitive. They're trying to give Miami an opportunity. But it's not going to work. It's not going to work. Brunson with 18 points tonight. He's got 31 and 6. Oof. Ooh. Slim Sam said, walk this out, Knicks. Let's get a victory. Let's get up out of MSG South. Jalen Brunson getting MVP chance out here. David Haas Jr. said 40 and 20. How we suck. I don't know, David. I don't know either. But here we go. Get the defensive stop anyway, Knicks. You got a 5-point lead, 30 seconds to go. Pull this one out. Mikal Bridges comes in for Jalen Brunson for the defensive play. Mitchell Robinson is in for Karl Anthony Towns for this defensive stop. This should be the final offensive play for the Miami Heat. Get a stop, and the game's over. NBM said, now we hanging in Miami for the night. Hold on, we got 2 days off? No, we don't. We got to get back home. We got Golden State coming into the Garden, dog. Golden State, who's been on fire since Jimmy Butler's gone there. He's been playing fantastic. Mark said, Jesus, yeah, we still waiting here for these refs to figure whatever they're trying to figure out. Way to end this game with losing all the momentum possible. A supremely competitive game. And here we are. Can we finally inbound it? Duncan Robinson will inbound it. Robinson gets it over to Burks. 1 dribble to his right, puts up the 3. Come on, big money AB. We trying to go home, dog. Come on, big money AB. Mark said, the refs gift wrapping it up for them. Come on, big money AB. You're supposed to miss that. You're supposed to give it back to the Knicks, dog. We got you paid. We gave you the nickname Big Money AB by giving you that big money contract. And yeah, you're going to do this to us right now? You're going to hit us with that? Back to a 2-point game with 28 seconds to go? Look, all the Knicks got to do is inbound it and get it past the half-court line, and Miami will be forced to foul. We knock down our free throws. We still get out of here with the victory, right? Like I said earlier, game's not over yet. We've seen crazier things happen. Of course, Big Money AB is going to knock down that free throw. But the Knicks still have the advantage. They're going to get the ball back. Miami has no timeouts remaining. The Knicks have timeouts. Tom Thibodeau used the timeout here. He's got 1 more timeout remaining. So, like I said, all we got to do is inbound the ball, get it past the half-court line. They're going to be forced to foul. Don't turn it over. They're going to foul us. We're going to knock down our 2 free throws, and we're going to call it a night. And that's it. Daniel Malbon said Warriors play tomorrow. So they'll be on the second night of a back-to-back against the Knicks. Pretty decent time. If they play tomorrow, not schedule. Actually, schedule is not a terrible place to be. But if they play tomorrow, when do they play? Early? Did I miss them? Oh, they play the Hornets. Okay, that should be an easy game for the Warriors. But then they play the Knicks on, Tuesday? So, all right, here we go. The Knicks get it in. Josh Hart's got to call another timeout. 4 seconds went off the clock. I don't know what the rush was for, but all right. Knicks used up their last timeout. 23 seconds to go. 19 seconds on the shot clock. We're going to talk it out. We're going to catch a bit of a breather again. The momentum at the end of this game has been absolutely torpedoed by the officials. Come on, dog. Come on, man. Come on. Justice's dad said 3-hour games. Hey, man, I don't mind hanging out with you guys for 3 hours. I like it. I appreciate it. I like it. It's been a great game so far, right? First half was a little disappointing. We were all down in the dumps, but we talked about it, right? They can chip bag away in this game. Miami's not that great of a team. They're under 500. They were playing well in that first half. Knicks locked in the second half. And here we are. So since we're still at the timeout, next time the Knicks play is Tuesday. Any games on Monday we want to watch. This game's going to be terrible, so I don't want to watch it, even though we could spy on the Warriors for a little bit. Trailblazers, 76ers, not terrible. Wizards, Heat, Hawks, Grizzlies, Rockets, Thunder? Rockets, Thunder? My voice gets super high? I don't know. I don't know if I want to tune in for Rockets, Thunder. All right, here we go. Back in. Come on, Knicks. All we got to do is inbound it. Bridges is going to inbound it. They're trying to get it over to Brunson. Brunson gets it over to Bridges, and they get it past the half-court line into Anunoby, and he goes up and he throws it down with two hands. And where's my foul call, too? Pushing OG Anunoby as he was rising up. 14 seconds to go. No timeouts remaining. They hand it off to Herro. They're down 4. They need a 3 or quick 2. They're not going to get the quick 2. Adebayo is going to fire for 3. Hits the side of the backboard. My goodness, everybody duck for cover. Towns with the rebound. They're not going to foul, and we're going to run this one out. And that's it. Bring us up. Bring us home, y'all. Let's go home, y'all. Let's go home. Hey, we calling up the homies. We hitting up the Miami clubs. We calling them up on the Nokia phone. No, we not, because we got Golden State coming into the Garden on Tuesday. So we got to get back home. We got to get our rest. We got to get prepared. So we not going nowhere. We not enjoying no nightlife out there in Miami. Get home, y'all. Get home. I appreciate everybody for hanging out tonight. My goodness, what a game. K. Hazy said, what a game. Absolutely. We right here. We read each other's minds. What a game tonight was. What a fantastic game. It was very fun. Like I said, you got to enjoy basketball. You got to enjoy it. John Mosgrove said we're 40-20. Right? That was the goal. That's what we wanted to see. We wanted to be 20 games over 500. All the 40-20 rules, even though the Knicks technically didn't make the 40-20 rule, considering you got to win 40 games before you lose 20 games. The Knicks lost 20 games when they were still then at 38 games. Either way, a win is a win is a win. You don't want to be down by 19 against Miami. But to show the guts, the grittiness, to be able to come back and pull this one out and get the victory here in Miami, on the road, by the way. On the road, the Knicks went in there, down 19, able to pull this one out with a big old comeback. Fantastic game from the Knicks, Mark. 40 wins. 40 wins. Keenan Hart, Mitch the Bomb. Mitch came in the second half. Everyone pretty much contributed fantastically in the second half. In the second half. Real quick, let's go through the box score. Let's shout out everybody before we tune out. Before we sign off here tonight. Mark said scary but entertaining. Absolutely. Mark with a C. My man, Mark with a C. Real quick. Raptors Magic, close game. Hold on. Thunder Spurs, close game. No Wemby, and it's a close game. Pelicans Jazz. Cool. Late games that happened already. The Pacers ended up being the Bulls. To be expected. So real quick, let's check the box scores. Casey said Chevy game became British. I just wanted to real quickly shout out OG Anunoby. That's all I wanted to do, K. Hazy. That's all I wanted to do. Mikal Bridges scored 5 points tonight, but he had 4 rebounds and 8 assists. I don't think Mikal Bridges played poorly tonight. I actually think Mikal Bridges had a pretty decent night. He couldn't knock down a shot. He's 2 for 11 overall, 1 for 6 from 3, but the 1 3 he did hit was huge. But I thought he was pretty decent. He wasn't great. I wouldn't even necessarily say he was good, but he was definitely above average. He had an above par game, right? He was pretty solid. He was all right. OG Anunoby I thought was spectacular. He was phenomenal. 23 points, 9 rebounds. This is the number I care the most about tonight. 9 rebounds for OG Anunoby. 5 assists is also really nice to get from him. But 5 stocks from him, 2 steals and 3 blocks is phenomenal. His defense was spectacular tonight. Karl-Anthony Towns struggled for the most part to be effective. 3 turnovers, 4 fouls, not what you want to see from your big man. But 19 points, 16 rebounds, contributed where he needed to contribute in order to pull out this victory. 31 points from Captain Clutch on 25 shot attempts. Not the most efficient night from Jalen Brunson. 3 for 11 from 3 is not great. But he also had 5 fouls, also 3 turnovers. Not usually what you see from Jalen Brunson, but 31 points, 5 boards, 6 assists. Did what he needed to do down the stretch, as he's done all season long from Jalen Brunson. And Josh Hart, I thought, had a pretty up and down game. See, it's funny because Mikal Bridges, you look at his stat sheet and you go, didn't have a great game. 5 points, 2 for 11 shooting. And you look at Josh Hart, 7 for 11, 7 boards, 3 assists for 14 points. Josh Hart must have had a great game. I thought Josh Hart had a pretty inconsistent game. He definitely came through for us in the fourth quarter. Definitely came through for us in overtime. But I thought overall Josh Hart was pretty below par, if you ask me, for the most part. And then in the fourth quarter, obviously he kicked up because his game is go time. And come fourth quarter time, I trust all these dudes up and down. I trust every single one of them. If Tom Thibodeau got you in the fourth quarter, I trust you. I trust Josh Hart to pull it out even if he had a rough night. I trust JB if he had a poor shooting night to pull it out. Knocked down a huge 3. He was 2 for 10. Knocked down a huge 3. Took that. Didn't matter. Karl-Anthony Towns started grabbing rebounds knowing he didn't have the offensive night tonight. OG Anunoby came through when we needed him most. Mikal Bridges came up with some big defensive stops, knocked down a huge 3 when we needed him, had 8 assists tonight, which is fantastic, right? And then Mitchell Robinson off the bench after a miserable first half had a fantastic second half. Maybe not fantastic, but he had a very good second half. Came up with a block, ends the night with 2 rebounds and 2 assists, both of them being offensive rebounds. I thought both offensive rebounds were very important. Thought they were very key in the moment. Obviously, I already pointed out the play of the game in my eyes with Mitchell Robinson, 7'1", coming fresh off the foot surgery in a second game back, beat 2 Miami Heat players to the ball, first to the floor, and he ends up winning to possession, right? Huge play, huge momentum shifting play for Mitchell Robinson in that game to help us win. Cam Payne came in, he knocked down a 3. I thought it was pretty rough to start the fourth quarter from him. Same with Landry Shamet. I thought they were pretty decent in that first half. In the second half, they weren't really there. Deuce McBride, 30 minutes tonight. That's what I want to see from Deuce McBride. I want to see him in the 25 to 30 minutes a game night. Probably closer to 30 as well. I need more Deuce McBride in these lineups, right? And it may not be for Mikal Bridges. Tonight it was. It may be for Josh Hart on the night. It may be for OG Anunoby on the night, although I really doubt it with the way he's playing defense right now. He's locking back in. He knows the stretch run is here, y'all. He knows you got 20-some-odd games before the playoffs. He's locking in, and he's been fantastic, especially these last 2 games. Michael Sharon, what's up, Michael? Keanu Bryant said Big Mitch is back, and it's huge, man. It's huge for the team overall. Like I said, he had a pretty miserable first half. He's going to be rusty. He's not going to be great against certain matchups, but overall, you need his presence. And he knows how to make winning plays, man. He is a starting center caliber in the NBA, and the only reason why he is not starting right now is because he's coming off injuries, right? Tom Thibodeau already showed his hand, talked about how he's likely, but I think it's likely that Tom Thibodeau will eventually insert Mitchell Robinson in the starting lineup. I think it's likely. Maybe not definite. I'm not 100% there, but I think it's likely. Mark Moore, great game. I appreciate everybody for coming and hanging out with us tonight. We still have over 200 people in the chat. Usually once the game ends, it's a mass exodus out of here, but I appreciate everybody for hanging out with me. I'm going to send you off to your favorite post-game shows so you can get to them quickly. We'll see each other Tuesday. I'm going to work on getting some more videos and some more shorts. Check out the shorts. We dropped one today talking about Mitchell Robinson's return, so I appreciate y'all. Chief C, appreciate you, Chief C. But remember to get a good night's sleep tonight. Brush your teeth before bed. Stay hydrated. I'll see y'all on Tuesday. I'm out, y'all. Bye.